Mink, 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 mink,
Where's that from?
mink, mink.
Eep.
Eeple.
We're gonna break the 2-hour mark.
I don't know. We broke 2 hours in the last one,
Yeah.
and there was
The
Two
first
le-
one was 3 hours.
the first one. No, the first one
Or it's
didn't
2.5.
hit 2 hours.
Oh, was it just under?
It was just under 2 hours, and there was a lot of talking that wasn't tier list. The second one was almost all tier list, and we took 2.5 hours. Do we expect this one to take long?
I might think so. It's probably the most derisive one. Like the most divisive?
Divisive? Yeah.
I said derisive. That's not the right word.
Derizzle.
Drizzle.
Drizzle.
There's
Drizzle.
like this
ugly ass
where
Pokemon.
That's all I really got. Every time clothes were mentioned, you guys were like, like I would hear your voice shrivel mentioning.
But it's weird, right?
That's a little weird. That's a little,
I mean,
off.
clothes aren't always weird.
So imagine you're walking out.
If my Pikachu was wearing a no brim New York hat with Tim's on, I would not be opposed to
No, see, the issue isn't that. The issue is that they're evolve with it. It's part
Yeah,
of
like,
their being.
yeah.
That's
Their
It's not,
body
it's not. Yeah,
parts.
it's not something
Yes.
they're putting on after. It's something
Yes.
that's part of their kit.
I
If
can
the
agree with that. And
Pokemon
that was
said,
like,
oh, they
hilarious.
picked this up after they evolve. No,
They
there'll be
just found
almost
some
no.
Carhartt jeans on the side. What's wrong with that?
Like that would be sick, honestly.
Sure, we're in
Oh,
desert.
Like, you know, like Charmander
Dude.
grows up and he picks up some J's and he just puts them
Austin type beat, bro. When Austin had his take about, I don't know, the owl, the second evolution of the owl, how he was like, if you just look at it, it's not even done. They didn't even
Yeah.
finish it. It's like, holy shit. He hates this one.
I do.
Oh, wow, we have so many good ones.
Are we good to go?
Yeah.
We are.
Everybody
favorite
ready?
part-
Okay, full box.
Give me like 3 minutes,
Hello.
but I will
Alright.
be ready right now. I'm
Count
just
us
waiting for
in,
it to boot up.
starting from 3 minutes.
My
Tier
favorite
list
part is when
rules.
uh,
Hey,
Austin.
order matters.
in-
You know,
Or-
tier lists do rule.
Yeah.
Sad Demons High School, bro.
Dude. What is that?
Josh,
Alright,
what were you
consider me
saying?
ready.
My favorite part was when Austin informed me of the flame organ on the
Oh, the flame sack.
The flame
Yeah.
sack, bro.
God.
Oh, on
Gross.
Tora Cat.
Yeah,
The not bell.
yeah.
No.
Just make it a bell.
Andy, you said you were ready.
Yeah.
Where is desktop
Yeah,
capture?
just-
There it is. All right, here we are again. Tier list Tuesday. This is probably the most important of this trilogy that we've done, and it might possibly be the hardest tier list we do of this trilogy. We're doing the final evolutions of the starter lines. Woo! Yay! As always, tier list rules. Tier list do rule. Order matters.
Order matters.
We are judging the Pokemon on this specific stage forms, so only this final evolution, which is probably, I said it might be the hardest tier list we make, but it's probably also the easiest because we think about the final evolutions anyway, so it's not that hard to individualize them. Our pick, yep. From all sources of media, anything, and it's our opinion. Fuck off. I don't have a selection order because I don't know what to do for this one.
Let's just use the
We're
Discord.
using the random number generator.
Would you like to?
Sure.
All right.
Well, while he pulls up a random RNG
Are you
device
good?
or something, are we counting Mega Evolutions as part of this evolution?
Yes. If they have a Mega Evolution, you can say,
Okay.
"Oh, I think,
not
Sceptile is S tier because it has a Mega form."
Okay.
What the fuck am I doing? Random.
Number generator.
Oh, I got this.
Oh, you got it.
Yes. Okay.
I'm
so
not good
I
with
have a
technology.
wheel in front of me,
Go
and
wheel.
you're just gonna have to trust.
Go wheel.
It would be Clawshot
Shit.
Josh is next. Is first.
Oh, again.
Hot takes. Let's go.
Hot takes. You know what? The wheel's gonna take forever. Give me a second.
Okay.
Random order generator.
Oh, true.
How about that? Cool.
I'm trying to look for the ones that would place low because there's a lot of. I'm
That
looking
are
at all these.
placed low. You mean that
Yeah.
that you would want to place low?
Yeah, because I'm looking at this and like a lot, like I place a lot of these like generally pretty high.
Right?
Nasty.
Yeah, I was like,
Okay.
Been a nasty
so
car.
I'm trying to find one that we could put low. Maybe.
I
bet-
mean, if you
Here, I'll
a
put one for
majority
you,
of the
Josh.
middle tiers were low, so
Here you go, Josh. I'll put one for you. This is for Josh.
no way.
I guess let's see which one would I
Stream
put
not
in?
working? Hello. What the heck?
All
can't
right,
see
I
anything?
got the names. So let's put that girl back.
She's already back down. Don't worry. She was not staying up there.
That's the
No.
order, according to
Oh, he put it into general.
into general chat.
General.
Then Gil's gonna try to restart.
There you go. Did you pick it up?
Yeah. I'm picking up what you put down. Damn, I'm last.
All right.
That was weird.
Is it working?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, because I was like, I hear you guys talking about stuff, but nothing's going on.
It's because nothing was
We're
going
gonna
on.
start off with a mid Pokemon,
No, don't do it.
and we'll put Samurott. Samurott? Is that's
Uh-huh.
not his name?
Samurott, yes. Samurott.
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 Solid B.
Which one?
Regular Samurott.
All right. In
I
B?
like regular
And B.
Samurott.
Oh, I didn't even know there was a different one. I didn't realize there was two.
So Samurott, I can't even say his name. He's aight, you know. I think he's a little over designed. He's got a weird mustache beard thing, right? And his helmet thing is a little weird, but it's like solid, right? It's
He's
it's
distinguished.
monstrous. His tail's a little weird. But I don't know. I just don't really feel much about him.
Yeah, I think he's ugly.
I do like that he goes from 2 legs to 4 legs. He becomes
Which-
a quadruped.
Speaking of which,
In
it
the
like
line.
he's like the samurai Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
That's-
That's that's the
Oh.
pun.
Essentially,
Yeah.
It was
It has
weird.
a sword on its
horn.
part.
Has a
No,
sword
it's
horn.
its leg actually. You see
Oh.
that spike? That's actually a sword that can be.
Does he
be
use
pulled
it?
out. Yeah.
Does he
Interesting.
actually?
Word.
Yeah, I want to say in the
It's not
anime
like
he
the,
does.
like a
If
dog.
I'm not-
Like,
I swear I've seen it, but I might be misremembering.
What were you
Okay.
saying, Josh?
Does he wield it like the dog from Dark Souls, like in his mouth?
No, he literally holds it in his
Yeah,
hand.
he holds it in his
Yeah.
hand.
Oh, I
I'm
I've
looking up
never-
the clip.
I need to
yeah.
see this dude in
It's
action.
also shown in
Samurott holding.
Go apparently
And what?
in Pokemon Go. It's
Oh,
like if you tap on it.
I mean, okay,
Oh
he does.
wow, that
yeah,
looks badass.
Let me see.
he holds it like a kitchen knife. I don't know.
Crazy.
How do you
It
spell his
kind of
guy's
makes me
name?
want to like it less.
You know,
Nah,
that's
he's a
still
solid
impressive for
B.
not having opposable thumbs.
He is a very solid B.
Yeah,
I like it.
it's like when you put a plastic bag over your hand and you try to grab something.
what the fuck?
Oh, but okay, so wait. In the anime, he walks on 2 legs
Does he?
occasionally.
Okay,
with,
I need.
with swords in hand.
What's this?
Hey, we need visuals.
I'm looking at visuals right now.
If you look up the Samurott versus Escavalier, and you look up starting at 44 seconds, You see him get on two legs, pull out his sword from his
Look at-
forearms, and
And
then
what was the drop? What was it, 25, 30 seconds?
45 seconds.
I'm watching right now. Here we go.
S Cavalier.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that first.
All right, Samurai.
Whoa!
Oh, his voice does not match him.
All right,
But-
Samurai, let's go.
Oh, it's pretty baller. Yeah. My boy was about it. I always thought he was more
You said
like,
25?
45 or
Baller,
around
please.
45.
45.
that's pretty baller. I like that.
What does he stand?
What?
Yeah, it doesn't.
That's in the air, but I don't know. I don't know if he's standing.
Yeah, he's not standing on two
Striking.
legs ever.
Right here.
Oh, at the
Oh.
end of the clip. He looks.
Oh.
He looks so ugly.
Yeah, it makes me like him less.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't
with
look
with this
good.
information,
I'm
This
I'm
is
okay with him
me.
being B.
That's him. He was my starter when he got to that point. He was wrecking shit. So yeah,
Solid B mon.
I-
not bad, but
it's not bad.
I feel like he's probably gonna go lower by the
He's
time
not
we
bad.
can
Yeah,
do this.
I'm
But
okay with that still.
I will hold him up.
I don't think he's that bad.
So
Yeah.
like usually
He's not bad.
the other ones we had an extra tier at the bottom.
We did have an
AD?
E tier.
Well,
I don't know if
true.
we'll need it here.
No,
Well,
because I was just gonna mention because like before, like C was like the mid.
Median.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking of putting him in C.
yeah,
But-
I was. We can wait. I feel like. I don't know. I didn't.
Bottom of B.
Yeah.
I don't.
me,
yeah.
I'm
he'll
okay
be
with
our
mid B.
baseline.
He's our
Yeah.
baseline.
B
Sure.
for
Good
baseline.
Good start.
baseline.
Yeah.
Good first choice. Good spot.
He's got some booty though.
He do.
He
be
do got the booty.
Get that Samu booty.
Who's next? Oh, Gilbert. Gibby, you're next.
Okie dokie.
Artichoke.
Can we please just get this out the way? Swampert S.
Swampert in S.
Yes. I love him so much.
I
all
love
three
it.
forms.
Loves him.
I
He
know
is
Josh
my
hates
boy.
his eyes in second stage.
No. Oh yes. Correct.
When- I did my research. I love everything about him, especially when I first saw the evolution, just his character design, everything. I think it's amazing. Just as much as we agreed that Mudkip was iconic, derpy looking dude. This dude's ready to go. He's always been about it, and when you get him on the field, he stomps people out.
Hey, if you-
Marstomp.
That's not the right Pokemon.
That's not his name.
Forgive me, Swampert.
Yeah, Swampert.
Oh,
You had
He
so much
hurts the
momentum
swamp,
going for you.
Bro.
Yeah,
and if you piss him off, he'll get those gains and put you in the
yeah,
ground.
Mega Swampert is so sick.
Mega Swampert.
Mega Swampert.
How do we feel about S?
I like him at S.
I like him.
S
I feel like
Swampert.
I feel like it's weird to say that, but I feel like Swampert carries the same energy as Mudkip more than Marshtomp did.
100%.
Yeah,
agree.
because
Marshtomp's
I
such
think
a
I was
word.
advocating for Marshtomp not to be so high up, because I think you guys wanted him in A, but I was like, no, we should bring him back down a bit. But I
Marshtomp- think
Swampert just carries Mudkip's energy a bit better and more.
Right.
Marshawn's
If
phase-
Mudkip has got like the chaotic energy in a playful manner, Swampert's got the chaotic energy in a psycho killer.
Psycho
kinda-
killer.
Yeah,
kind of energy,
he went
so-
through his phase in his second
Goku,
evolution.
baby.
He wasn't even playing Roblox or anything. He was playing Pop Tropica. He really had to lit that
Yeah,
shit
when you
up.
look at Swampert, he looks derpy as shit, but once you turn your back, he's got a knife in his hands.
And like it's kind of a good pick right after Samurott because if you look at them, right, they have the same characteristics, right?
Yeah.
They're somewhat hunched back. I guess they do stand on two legs occasionally, and they also have like armor padding on their legs and forearms, but it just works better on Swamp.
Oh yeah, you know what? You know what? That is
Grass type
true.
is the most badass stance. Like that
Yeah.
dude will still take it.
He's squared up, right?
So
And
about it. He will face death. And he's
Yeah.
so about it. I love
Does Swampert normally animate or animate as a quadruped?
It's typically a quadruped.
Is it?
Yeah, but it's like a pouncing.
I mean, it
Pose,
can
right?
stand,
Yeah.
but
He
it's
looks very
typically quadruped.
menacing.
Yeah.
When he gets up on his two, yeah, he looks crazy.
Yeah, I like
So,
Swampert
yeah.
S.
Yeah, it is the Mudkip design perfected,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or matured rather.
Have you also seen when they make like little anime chibis and they're wearing like Swampert hoodies or like Mudkip? It's just baller. It's like what this color coordination or the silhouette that they got going on for it. It's awesome.
Damn,
It
it's crazy
transpires.
that these two have like similar silhouettes.
Yeah, I always what's the Samurott? Is that how you say
Samurai,
it?
yeah.
I'm a rot.
I
Rat.
feel like it's got a conflicting theme. Like Swampert is kind of it makes sense that he's like semi quadrupedal and is like surfing through the dirt.
Sure.
But
Mud.
Samurai is like a samurai, so it feels weird that he's on all fours.
He's a dishonored samurai at all times.
I mean, it's also an otter.
Yeah, but I mean the other otters were
Yeah, they
standing straight up.
were bipedal.
Standing.
He
Yeah,
shouldn't
right.
be an otter.
Shouldn't be an
Yeah.
otter.
No, he shouldn't be an
Yeah.
otter. He looks so much like a weasel to be an otter, but. All right.
He's got thick forearms. Samurott.
Are we all in agreement of
Swampert.
Swampert being S?
I think
Yeah.
so.
I don't think so.
Any dissension?
You got something to say, Andy? You want to move him lower?
No, I'm cool with it being up there.
He's ready for his pick.
Yeah, S.
Yeah, I'm
S is for Swampert.
getting ready.
But Josh is
Josh
next.
next.
Decidui.
Which
A
one?
tier.
Which one?
Base form, you said?
Yeah. I really like the Robin Hood design. I like that he's half ghost type, even though it doesn't really make sense. I like the Z move, which was it Sinister Arrow.
Oh, wait. Oh, did the Alolan starters all get their own
Yes, he did.
signature
Yeah.
Z?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot.
I don't know. I really just like its design, and I like grass types. I like owls, and it's leagues better than his teenage form.
Yeah.
um,
There's a reason why it's a ghost type.
Because he's sneaky.
Well, but it's also based off an actual like island owl that they thought was extinct, and
Oh.
it had been rediscovered.
oh, I
So
think I've
that's-
heard of this owl before. I
Oh.
didn't know that's what Decidueye was
That's
based on.
the base of Decidueye, what it's kind of based on.
Do you know what
that's
its
kinda
name
neat,
is?
actually.
I don't off the top of my head.
Okay,
but
I have a
know- I
feeling
remember
that
hearing the story.
I have a feeling that the name Decidueye itself might correlate to the specific owl.
It
but-
might. It might.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, that definitely.
The giant
Yeah.
Cuban owl.
Never mind.
No, the name is deciduous, which is like
Oh.
it's a word based off of like plants,
Mm-hmm.
and then I like like Hawkeye.
Yeah, but
That's,
I mean,
that's cool though. The ghost type being relevant to that. That's
Yeah.
extremely sick.
yeah, and I love it when Pokemon are based off of like niche real life Pokemon.
Huh?
I'm trying, like, because
Real life animals.
like yeah,
Any
and that,
real
that,
Pokemon from this, Josh?
all right.
For real, for real.
Don't worry about
Do you have a Charmander?
Josh
in
has
your
real
house?
Pokemon in his house right now.
That explains so much.
Yeah.
In his basement.
So I'm so spaced out all the time. Do you know how much mental energy?
He puts the
it takes
lotion on his scaly
He's got
skin.
Hypno sucking him dry.
Yo.
Thanks, go.
Decidueye is really cool. I like that his feathers look like a cape. Right?
Yeah.
Like
They're not
it's
just
part,
big ass
it's-
hands.
Right. It's it takes the clothing aspect of the Pokemon we talked about last time, but
Mm.
it kind of integrates it because it makes sense for you to be cloaked in your own feathers, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's like when
Uh,
an animal has like some part of its body that kind of looks like clothing, like a facsimile. That's like, oh, that was just an accident.
correct. So yeah, and like it has like little shoulder pads, and he has the hood and everything, and the little feather in his cap,
But
right?
it's just
It
coloration.
does a perfect execution of the anthropomorphic look of a Pokemon, but still, capturing its monstrous slash animal look. So
Yeah.
I like him at A. There's something about him that doesn't, like make him like iconic or like, like uh last, the test of time, I feel
Yeah.
like. Like
Yeah. It
maybe it's
doesn't have enough. I feel like they didn't have enough time in the kitchen either. Just
yeah,
because.
I feel like he needs a little more spice, right?
Yeah.
I
Like
mean, that's
maybe
that
like some
gen
stripes on his
general.
legs or something.
Maybe.
Or spots.
I think he'd be too overly designed. You guys usually bring that up about it. He seems pretty
Right.
iconic to me. Granted, he was my starter. So.
It was also my
Also,
starter.
actually,
But
no,
he's
not
super
mine.
cool, and I'm happy with him at A.
Yeah.
He was my starter.
Also, I just noticed that its legs are like an owl's legs, where like if you ever like lift up an owl, their legs are like so long.
How many owls have you lifted up?
How? Yeah, I'm like, how do you have this
Have you seen
knowledge?
those videos?
Lifted many an owl.
I have
Yeah.
not seen lifting
Oh, yeah,
up
they look
owl
freaky.
videos.
I don't look at owl upskirt videos. Josh.
Josh isn't even denying it. He's
Let's
like,
see it.
yeah.
Lifted owls.
He was like, yeah, I
Get
watch
off
those.
him.
I watch
Or-
those.
Get off my lands.
Siri, what does the underside of an owl look like? Here are the top 100 searches.
Top 10 owls.
Well, apparently they have long legs.
They do.
Oh yeah, they got long legs.
All right.
Yeah, this Decidueye is cool here.
Yeah.
Yeah, as Austin was mentioning, it hasn't. It's still missing something, and I don't feel like it's been long enough for it to have any like outstanding, achievements for it to be like S tier. But newer Pokemon sometimes get that treatment.
Well,
Wow.
speaking of mons that I believe that should be an S tier, can I get my boy Blastoise up there?
Blastoise in S, in front or
Sir.
behind?
Behind.
I'll say behind.
I mean, aside from like bias of being my first Pokemon I've ever got in my red version, and like not understanding the game and just power leveling this one mon, I think its usage in game. Aside from the Gen 1 starters getting megas plus a G-Max form,
Yes.
I really liked it in. There's a scene in the Pokemon New Snap where you see a Squirtle fall into a whirlpool,
Okay.
and it gets saved by a Blastoise shooting out of this whirlpool with shooting water out of its leg slots.
Out of its legs?
Out of its
It's like
legs.
Mara.
I swear, you just see it flying across the screen with this like dizzy Squirtle on its back. I want to see if I can find it, but
No way.
Oh, and a Gamara, bro. Yeah.
Like who?
Gamara? Gamera? Sorry, from Godzilla.
Gamera from Godzilla, yeah.
Oh.
Like it's-
Godzilla's friend.
I'm gonna send you the link to the
That's
the
his
big
point.
gamer.
Has Blastoise? Is Blastoise usually seen like shooting water out of anything that isn't its cannons or its mouth?
Typically no, but now it has.
That's so interesting.
If I can post this in the chat, I don't know how to do this. Oh, here it is.
I also like the fact that Blastoise is the only Pokemon with its back to you in like most art because
Because it
Oh,
wants
it's
to show off
showing off
cannons.
its cannons.
because it wants to
Showing
show
off
off its
its guns.
cannons. Yeah.
Showing off its
Even
guns.
his front side, though, he looks like a goddamn sumo wrestler.
Yeah,
Right.
And it's sick.
he's very monstrous, right? Because like
Super sick.
it's got
yeah.
like this giant bipedal turtle tortoise, but like his face is kind of like Bowser, but not really. But
Blastoise upskirt.
I don't know. The
I
imaging
sent the
of
picture,
it,
by the way.
the imaging of it was cool, but when I look at it, it doesn't look right.
I mean, it's Snap. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Dude, his blue cover art is so iconic. I
Yeah.
love that pose. I love the desaturated colors too. Like, I don't know what it is. Usually it's like the shiny or the bright. No, that specific palette they chose. Chef's kiss.
Chef's kisses.
Yeah. So.
Damn.
I mean, I'm okay with it being lower, but as of right now, I'd like to keep it in.
No, Blastoise is underrated.
Yeah, Blastoise is underrated.
100% underrated. He's overshadowed by his.
Don't worry.
little
Don't
bitch-
worry.
his little
Don't
bitch
worry.
buddy.
Since it's my turn next. Since it's my turn next, I'm gonna get rid of it. We need to get rid of it as soon as possible, and I'm gonna do it. Don't worry. We're gonna talk about it.
Well, I think we're set on Blastoise being up there, so I believe it's your turn.
Yeah, Blastoise is cool.
Yep.
So anyways,
Oh boy.
it's overshadowed by its counterpart. V-
I mean, I like Venusaur.
Anyways, Charizard's going to S. He's going to top of S because fuck you.
Overrepresented.
So first of all, let me just say, Swampert is not going top S. Not right now. Give me a reason.
I love him.
I don't think he's better than Charizard.
You
I
don't
think he's better than Charizard.
I think he's better than Charizard, but objectively speaking, Charizard has so much representation in game and in spin-offs that it's hard to ignore its position and its importance in the Pokemon world.
Yeah. So, just to say, I really like Charizard. I also do think that Charizard is extremely overrated. But that's because I like Charizard and I can see everything that goes around it. So I do think that Charizard is a bit overrated as a Pokemon, but I still think it's an S tier mon. Shall I go into why I think Charizard's S tier? Sure, guys, let's go over it. Let's talk. Actually, hold on. Before we get into that, I will admit Charizard is also a little bitch. Because Ash leaves him in Charizard Valley.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, this dude's been quiet the whole time. I'm waiting. Keep going.
I'm being nice.
So, Charizard gets left in, Charizard Valley because he's too weak, blah, blah, blah. Ash leaves him there, whatever. Charizard's a little bitch. But beside all that, right?
Uh-huh.
What was the scene? Did they first show that scene with Magmar, the seismic toss animation?
I think that was the first time we see it.
It was
For
like
some reason in my head it's Machamp, but it's.
I feel like it was Magmar on top of that volcano, right?
I thought it was.
That's the earliest memory I can think of
Magmar.
it. Is it Magmar?
Is it against Magmar? It's not
Yeah,
against
it's Magmar.
Aerodactyl?
It's Magmar.
Okay.
As a child, that scene was so fucking sick. I honestly believe that Charizard flew into the atmosphere, rotated around the Earth, like 5 different times, and came crashing down with Magmar just eating dirt, bro. That shit is so fucking cool.
Fist lunch and dinner.
Also, that affected the games afterwards because they
implemented
because of that implemented the planets into seismic toss.
I remember seeing it in Fire Red.
I think they did it as soon as Gold and Silver. So literally after the anime, they're like, "Yo, that shit is sick. We gotta have this."
That shit is so sick, and it's so sick that when I play Charizard in Smash 4,
and he had seismic toss.
I didn't care if Flare Blitz was a stronger move. I didn't care if Rock Smash had armor and can kill you at 50. I was killing you with a fucking seismic toss because that shit was so impactful. Fuck yes. So that's one reason, right? One of the primary reasons is because Charizard is, my introduction as a child to what a dragon is, right? This fire-breathing winged lizard. I don't know what the fuck. Dragonite? That's not a dragon. It's a fat bitch. Charizard? Charizard is the premier dragon. This shit is so fucking cool, brother.
We're going
Hell
on for 3
no.
hours.
Hell no. Hold on. We're not done yet. Something we didn't mention with like any of the other tiers either. Charizard's shiny form is so fucking cool.
Yeah.
It still has the pale underbelly, it has the black skin, and then it has the red underwing. Oh my god.
I
Oh
have 3
my-
plushies of that one.
Oh my god, he's
Yeah,
so
you can't
cool
fight
looking. And that's all just
lot of
from base
people-
Charizard.
A lot of people hate on it. They like this other one. The
What?
other form.
What other form?
The one where he just looks like a little bit more like a dragon. Like he has like a spike in the middle of his head. It's
Oh,
the
he's talking about
same.
Are you talking about Megas?
the Mega forms?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
we
I
didn't
haven't even
start
got
on
there
that
yet.
yet.
I haven't even got there yet. Hold on, slow down there.
47.
That was just base Charizard. And just from base Charizard, I want to put him in S. But he's so fucking cool that he got 2 Mega Forms. Yeah.
He was
I don't-
also the Acemon for a champion from a different generation.
Talking about Leon?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Leon's a little bitch, though.
I mean, we're not talking about Leon. We're talking about Charizard.
Oh, true.
He's short.
Charizard?
Charizard's a little short.
I put him bottom of that tier just for that.
Everything you talked about.
You just Drake Kendrick Lamar him right now, dude. You're like, you're short. Yeah. Ugh.
Hey, man. Charizard and I share a height.
27
So if we
ass
share a height,
Charizard.
we share S tier together. Me and him are sitting
You're
up top.
short too, bro.
I know, and that's why.
How tall is he?
I like people with glasses because I wear glasses. I
So
like
I'm
short
7.
people because I'm short. This motherfucker
as
should get his
tall as
own tier. No, you're taller than Charizard, Gil.
I am. Oh damn, I am.
If you're taller than me, you're taller than Charizard.
Oof.
Oof.
That's weird. That's weird. I don't like that.
Well, you probably weren't 5'6" when you were 10 years old, so.
No, I was like fucking 3'3".
Anyways,
What?
Charizard's an S.
So you, I'll just, you sung the praises and it's my turn. I think his arms are a little stumpy.
I love all the good takes, but yeah, give it to
Rebuttal
him.
time.
So he's a little stumpy.
Mm.
And and
Are you cutting out? What are you doing?
I am, yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
And I feel like the animation changes like to kind of extend his arms whenever he grabs people. First,
Yeah.
I didn't think they realized that they wanted to make him do seismic toss, and I feel like sometimes it's animated weirdly. And I think he's no longer a little bitch because of his tail, because I think his fire's like everlasting, right?
I think he
So
canonically go underwater for a time. I think.
yeah, so he's not like a weakling anymore, even though, right? He's not strong enough for Ash, right? Ash is like, what is his exact words? Like, I don't want you.
He's like, I don't need a weak Pokemon
A
like
weak
you.
Charizard, yeah,
Something like that, yeah.
yeah.
No way.
And he doesn't listen, so he's kind of a dickhead. But I mean, that's kind of fun.
I
Um,
think
That was up until Magmar.
no, he didn't listen. He didn't listen until he left them.
And
If I'm remembering
so
correctly.
I think I mean everything you said is true and some, and I do think he belongs in S. I'll just say I don't think he belongs at top of S. I think he's. I think they're Pokemon that are a little more exciting than Charizard. Charizard's cool. It's like the Superman problem, right? Like
I don't like
Superman's
Superman.
cool, but like he kind of does everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Like Iron Man, right? Like Iron Man, everyone loves Iron Man, right? He's hot shit, right? And we
He's
love
got a
him,
fucking
but
infinite?
He's got an
I think,
infinite.
like, Green Lantern
Charizard doesn't have an
pretty cool. I
infinite.
think he's pretty iconic.
What?
What'd you say? Glenn?
So I'll just say that I think Charizard could be in front of Blastoise, but I think Swampert right now. I like to keep him in front.
Dog.
I'm okay to debate this a little further down the line.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I'll add one last thing. I think the theory was extremely funny that Charizard didn't listen that because Ash didn't have enough gym badges. I think that theory is hilarious.
Like he was checking.
Still makes him a little bitch. But he is like I don't care if he's not top. I just need him in S. I just need him to be there.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Well, in that case, move him under Blessings.
No. Austin already said above Blastoise.
He's a little cooler than Blastoise.
I think below.
Blastoise is also short.
I mean,
I-
all the
Blastoise
first
is
starters
short?
are short. Yeah, Blastoise is pretty short too.
How is he?
Is it in Origins where
He's
Charizard?
5'3", so he's.
Oh,
4
he's even
inches
shorter?
taller.
Oh
Yeah.
Okay.
my god. Crazy. Breaking my heart.
Was it in
Yes.
Origins where it's like
stubby limb.
if it was it Blastoise and Charizard, they were like holding hands with each other? They're just stumpy hands holding on to
Yeah.
each other. Was that in Origins or was that from a different animated series?
I don't know.
I feel like it happens often.
They're just holding hands and there's.
They just hold hands interlocked, fingers entwined.
All right, cool. Charizard's an
Alright.
S. I said my spiel.
Charizard's S, and he belongs in S, and he should stay in S. All right. So let's get this one out of the way. Superior. D rank.
D.
my
What
heart.
a terrible Pokemon.
Oh, my heart.
Terrible Pokemon. What is this?
Can we zoom in on Superior?
Oh.
What is this?
Whoa!
Is that-
Whoa! Whoa!
Who is
Whoa!
that? What is?
Whoa! Whoa! I don't want to zoom in anymore.
Superior
I was
is
like,
literally
why y'all tripping?
a degenerate.
What is he?
He's literally degenerative.
Oh, yes.
Think about my little boy.
I mean,
I
it's
see.
alright.
Oh,
Little
I see.
Prince. What is this?
How
Where are
did
his
he
legs?
see?
Where did your legs go? You have lost the evolution. You have lost the game. And his arms become little stubby things behind its back. Yes, that's
Yeah.
what those little petal, leaf thingies are.
That's what makes it
Yeah.
worse.
Oh,
That these are
perpetually-
actually his arms.
Those are
Actually,
actually his
that
arms.
that pissed me off. Actually,
And so he's holding him behind his back the entire time. So who do you think
Sure.
he is?
It's
Do you think
'cause
you're
he's,
better than me?
yeah,
Wait.
he's superior to you.
God,
Yes. Did you not know that?
I did not know his arms were behind his back the
Yes.
entire.
Yeah.
Did you know
And
that?
so he
Did you know
smacks
that
you
these
with
were
his-
his arms, Josh?
No.
What's his name?
Superior.
I think he looks like a banana coming out of the peel. Right, the head's like coming out of a banana peel.
You Chiquita Banana.
He's got a ganja tail that doesn't really make sense. I think if the last form it was just one fan at the end, but now it's like
Several.
pubic hair, like scraggly pubic hair coming out the end of the tail.
These
right?
might be his feet.
Those are not his feet. You do not stand on your tail. And then the yellow things, I don't even know what they are. They look like they're facing the wrong way. I don't know. It looks like
Are
Th-
these
those
its
aren't-
ears or is this part of the collar?
I think
part
that's
of the
part of the
collar.
collar. I think it's part of the banana peel, right? And then like it has like a hair looking thing, even though it's supposed to be its skin pattern, right? With
Yeah.
thing coming around its eye, and then but it has like like a what do you call them? like sideburns, right? That kind of go and curl up. It looks like a helmet, which it's a helmet, but it looks like hair to me, and it looks like you just didn't go to the barber, right? Like I don't know, superior, degenerate,
It looks like a.
or degenerate.
It looks like it's from Drawn Together. Have you seen that on Comedy Central?
No, I don't think I have.
It's the most low effort. Like when they make the jokes about Pokemon, it's the most low effort Pokemon. That's what he looks like.
It's got a
So,
weird
I-
eye thing going on too.
I remember when Snivy came out, got announced, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm all over Snivy, and then it evolved to this thing, extreme disappointment. I guess I'm just disappointed of the potential and the wasted potential they had with a more regal looking thing. Definitely Empoleon did that a little bit better.
Yeah.
Empoleon's still kind of bad.
I didn't know that those were his arms.
Yeah.
God,
Degenerate.
I know that like snakes used to have arms and legs, but I mean they should have just got rid of it at that point and not just have them behind the back.
I think in
Yeah,
black
they
and
should've
white, when
committed.
you look at the sprite, it flutters his hands.
It moves his hands.
Yeah, when
He
you
moves
look
his
at
hands.
it like flutters behind it, and it just looks weird. Like at first, I thought, oh, that's kind of cute. It just has like wings behind it or something. But like
Yeah.
after I heard that like these are actually his arms shrunken behind it, I was like, that's so gross. That's not cool. I was looking at Servine's design. It has like the Godzilla thing, right? So
The spikes. Yeah, the spikes.
yeah. So I guess that's what these are.
Why'd they migrate? Why did they migrate south for the
Migrate.
winter? I don't know.
They didn't. He just lost his legs. They stayed back. But it's still ugly.
It's really ugly. I don't know. Superior. Degenerate.
Yeah, it doesn't even have a nice shiny.
No.
Yeah, its eye looks weird as fuck too.
And like, what is its like signature move?
Leaf
Does
storm.
it even have one? Leaf Storm, right? Is it just Leaf Storm that
Yeah.
everyone else learns eventually?
I don't think it was a signature because I feel like Leaf Storm is older than Gen 5.
That's what I'm saying, right? Like it's like
But
it's
that was the
technically
first
thing that came.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when you think Superior, you think Leaf Storm, and it's like no longer even its own signature anymore.
Well, that's not fair.
it- Yeah, it's not fair.
I mean, like you can say Blastoise's Hydro Pump is its signature, but like 6 other water mons also
But
get it.
I
in this
still think when I
generation.
think Hydro Pump, I think of Blastoise blasting fools, right? So yes, but like
Leaf
it's more
blade,
like-
blaze kick,
Oh, city up in that mug.
muddy water,
I don't
Does
like
anything
it.
else get Muddy Water?
Gastrodon.
No.
Seismitoad, I think
Side-
learns it too.
yeah.
All water ground types.
Basically.
Okay.
But like that's what we associate with, but sometimes I feel like Leaf Storm is like associated with like everyone else too. You know, it's like I don't know.
Because it's like one of the
That's just how I
strongest. It's
feel.
one of the strongest special grass type moves.
Right.
So if you're
Believe
using it,
is.
yeah.
Mhm.
There's this move called Frenzy Plant, Andy.
Well, all of them get that.
All of them get Frenzy, yeah. But
That's what we're saying. It's
Yeah.
like Leaf Storm is not, a signature, if it was even a signature to begin with. But you also wouldn't associate Leaf Storm just with Superior. Ugly ass mon.
why is there Japanese underneath?
I think they're pulled from the Korokoro magazine.
Okay.
It was the same thing with the other two, the other
Was it?
form. Yeah.
I don't even
I don't think they
remember
had the Japanese under their name or under things because they were smaller in design.
that. Gotcha.
Because I think Skeledirge is underneath her,
Yeah.
but she's her design is more horizontal than vertical.
Yeah.
She's got
They
that
were-
hot dog type beat.
They were able to crop it out.
She is that 150 at Costco type beef.
Who's after Austin? Was it Gilbert?
Let's go.
Dude, I feel like Torterra. I want her in S, and I say her because that was what I got when I first booted up Pearl. I was so excited that I got a girl for Turtwig. I feel like you guys are gonna put more of like an A tier, but like everything about this Pokemon, like I don't know why, I cried when it evolved. Like I was so proud of it. Like the whole I would just put it like Turtwig being a little sapling that I raised and I trained, and even his grow up phase, like, yeah, you're a little ugly, but I love you, love you, dude, and we're gonna make it through. And the minute she evolved, and just the plethora of moves that she gets, and just she's a force to be reckoned with. And for whatever reason, when I see like fan art of Torteras, it's just this like communal, family-based, like really loving, a generous giant. If anything, it also is really cool to have kind of like that Ankylosaurus type of design going on. Being super into dinosaurs as a kid, this filled everything in my heart. Uh, what a iconic Pokemon should be. So I believe she should be at S.
I like its head spikes.
Too many
got-
spikes.
It's got cool
But
head. Yeah,
Right.
I feel like it could do with smaller neck spikes.
Oh, that's what she was, dude. She's edgy.
No, she's pointy.
She wears her spiky bracelets. And she goes out every day.
Is this Chun Li's
lets people
Pokemon?
That's her.
So I got that hot topic type beat.
I type beat. Shut the
From
fuck
my
up.
understanding too, in the show, like some Pokemon are like living in the tree and things like that, right?
Yeah,
that's one of my
that's the entirety of its like Pokedex entries, that it like houses smaller Pokemon on its tree.
I love that.
Love her.
A
so
tier.
Say A tier, Andy?
Yeah.
I was thinking so too.
I don't think it's an S. I definitely A. It's up there.
I knew it.
Torterra's 7 foot tall
It's the
Well,
tree.
that's with the tree
with a tree.
and the small mountain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was-
700 pounds.
it's cool.
hell yeah, brother, 700 pounds.
She's a big girl.
I mean, I don't even think it's the coolest one of its own generation, but it's alright. But I don't think it's S. I think it's A.
I think
it's-
when you put it within the pantheon of the S's, something doesn't.
It doesn't quite fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this one is definitely because they're both kind
She
of.
would not go above, but in my heart she's S. But I feel like we would all agree with
Top
A.
of A.
I feel like top of A
I'm cool with
too.
top.
top of
A.
A feels.
Yeah.
I think I do
Right.
think it's better than Decidueye,
If not on the same.
only because of its legacy though, right? Because the game came out earlier. Diamond Pearl came out before
Was
it.
That
Torterra
helps.
featured in any spin-offs like prominently?
Well, in Snap, it's a giant.
Yeah, and Snap.
Is it how big? Is it like a gigantic Pokemon?
No,
in Snap?
Sorry, not in Snap. Yeah, I believe it is giant in Snap, right?
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, it's not humongous, but it is.
Or was it because you shrink
big.
down? I forget.
You shrink down.
exactly.
Oh, I
Is
need
it
to.
you shrink down and then you look. It looks humongous, right?
I
Yeah,
I need to
think
play
that's
this
what
game.
happens. Yeah.
I need to play this game.
Did you watch
It's
Detective Pikachu?
The
I was gonna
movie?
say, like, I think in one of the movies, I think he's like an
They
actual
made it
like
like
giant land
mountain
mess.
sized.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
maybe.
trying to remember.
Yeah, was it? Maybe it was
Detective
Detective
Pikachu, they made it,
Pikachu
like,
because like, aren't they in a lab?
Ah, yeah.
And then like the Earth starts to shake for whatever reason, and then just Torterra is like splitting the Earth, and it's like rising.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
They were genetically modified by scientists for their growing, to the giant large size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely still a
Lord
top of
Pikachu.
A for that.
Still top of A, but I think it's kind of an overused archetype,
It's
right?
like the world
land
turtle. Or something.
world
yeah.
turtle, right? So
Yeah.
I think it loses a little bit of originality. I think that's what separates between S and A is because like Blastoise, like turtle with guns, like who thinks of this shit? These Japanese people were on cocaine thinking of this.
They're
Right.
drinking too many Mexican cokes.
Too many, yeah. But Torterra is like, we took a concept and we're gonna Pokemonize it, which is fine.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that, but because of that, it's like a very like not overused, I would say, but
Which is
Expected.
unfortunate
It's
because there's
not-
another
yeah.
Pokemon in that generation that is kind of an overused concept, but the
She is
concept,
very
but the
to me.
yeah.
but that
control.
concept is so cool.
Yeah, it's an extremely well executed concept, right? I'm not
Yeah.
taking that away from Torterra.
right.
But it's like it's not fully original to Pokemon, which
Hmm.
that's why it has to drop out of S for me.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't remember. I think in PLA, they technically give the starters somewhat of their own signature move. I'm not entirely sure, but I think Torterra gets a move for it.
Grass? Is it grass knot?
Woodhammer.
No,
Uh,
maybe
Woodhammer was
not
it-
then. Maybe not
Woodhammer
then.
was its signature up until
Oh, was it?
Yes, Woodhammer is
For a
fucking
while.
amazing. Yep.
Because I remember in PLA they gave it Headlong Rush and Woodhammer, so that made it a bit cooler to me because they gave it a new move. I'm just saying a nice thing about Torterra from PLA. 'Cause PLA's cool.
He looks a little grumpy.
No, he doesn't.
She got a little wing.
She's smiling.
And he got a chocolate chip for a nose.
She's content.
She's got she's got burnt cheese on her nose.
I kiss her chocolate chip nose.
She's got burnt cheese on her nose, bro.
she's got the whole world in her back.
No, who has, does anyone have cheese? Oh yeah, we got a couple people with cheese.
There's cheese all over this
We got
dude.
cheese. Yeah.
There's some weird string cheese on this dude. Curly
On his
cheese over
belly,
here.
belly
He's got
cheese.
cheese curds.
cheese
Belly
curds.
cheese.
He's got cheese balls on his back.
She's got cheese on her stick.
Yeah, for now, I think we're gonna have to put Torterra at the top of A.
Yay. Love you, baby.
Who's next? Is it
We
me?
may stay at the top. I think it's Josh.
Oh, it's Josh.
Yeah. Wait, Josh.
What's up?
You played Scarlet and Violet though, right?
No.
Who the fuck was our fourth? Was it Gilbert?
Hmm?
Was Gilbert our fourth?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh shit, dude. I
The
thought it was Josh this entire time.
Nah, dude, I didn't play
You
the game.
confuse an immaculate set of haired man taller as the one that was in the game with you?
Yes, because Josh plays games with us more often than you do, so it's very
Yeah,
hard to make.
That one was significant. I'm hurt. Anyways,
Chestnut, I want to put in A.
Oh shit!
yeah. Oh, I love Chestnut as well as a girl. Had her as a girl.
Okay.
He was the starter I chose, and I'm really into the fantasy setting.
Yes, yes.
So a night-based like grass Pokemon, and grass type is usually more of my favorite Montserrat. And whose whole basis is just like defense and like thorn damage. It was Spiky Shield,
Spiky Shield, yup.
his signature. I didn't use him correctly, just because much like a lot of people, my go-to moves were the most damaging moves for like my Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
But he's sort of the first one I ever tried actually using like more defensive moves correctly. Plus, I love his like heavy armored design. I like that.
Do you think he can take off that armor?
No, I don't. But, I mean, it's like I use the word heavy armor like it's reminiscent of heavy armor.
Right, but I'm looking at its design, right? And you can see like his slim body underneath it. I'm thinking, can he like remove that
Oh,
from his back?
Well, let's see.
Cause that'd be so interesting if he could if that's like actually not part of his body. Are you looking it up?
Yeah.
What did you look up?
Does Chestnut
Remove armor.
remove armor? I'm not getting anything.
Jesus Christ, dude. You're looking up owls. You just want all these grass Pokemon to undress.
Oh no! Hold on, I got one for Josh.
No. But yeah, I like his design. I like that he's like a defense knight Pokemon,
Hmm.
and I think he looks cool. That's it.
Is he an armadillo?
It looks
I think he's
kinda like
part of
one.
that family, right?
True
Yeah.
armadillo-ish.
Armadillo-ish, yeah.
Yeah, I want to say so.
I like Chestnut. That's also my X and Y starter. I just think he looks kind of funny.
I feel like this art doesn't do him any favors.
Yeah,
Right. I think that's the main thing.
yeah. Because if you put him next to his other, like, he looks kind of off. Get out!
It's the art and like the fucking like golem pose, right?
The stance.
The stance, so the way he stands up. But he animates pretty good, you know? Like
Yeah.
I think Chestnut is underrated. I would agree with Josh at this low A placement.
Hmm.
I think it's so you guys know my opinion on Quilladin, and so it's him. It's that trope of you go into like a cocoon, then you grow out of your cocoon.
Hmm.
So he still has that cocoon, two big spikes, right? Looks like a poncho. I kind of like his full on furry beard, right? Like
His old man
he's
beard.
like fluffy. He's like
Yeah.
fluffy, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
He's like scruffy. There's something about his colors that kind of throw
Uh-oh.
might be the thing. It's the colors and then the stance and the art. But I kind of like Chestnut. I think that might be a unpopular opinion besides Josh.
I like
But-
Chestnut.
I kind of like Chestnut. Yeah, I don't think he's like the greatest, but I think he is above average.
That's fair. I was thinking like top of B too, but
Yeah.
bottom of
I
A
was
sounds
also
alright.
thinking top
Yeah.
B. I'm okay with bottom A. for
Yeah,
right now.
now that you mention it, I kind of cause like we have all these grass
All the
artists
grass.
here.
Yeah.
I kind of do wish that his green was maybe darker.
Yeah, and actually his kind of cool. Like I haven't looked at it in a while, but I looked at it now, and the green on his arms turned brown, right? And he turns into like a more olive green color.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of cool. It's kind of rad.
You talking about the shiny?
The shiny, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, you cut out when you were saying it.
Yep. The shiny's cool. So, yeah, I kind of like Chestnut.
Yeah, that's fine for now. We could, depending how the list plays out, this might happen, but I'm fine with this being here too.
All right, is it my turn?
Yes.
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 Can I get
yes.
Embor at the top of B, please?
Embor at the top of B?
I just really like it shiny because it has that trope of doing the red flames into blue flames when they turn shiny.
Oh, that's
really
right.
cool.
That's right.
I think it looks pretty sick as a shiny. I kind of wish the shiny was its normal form to like show its evolution as a fire type, but I mean it is what it is.
I feel like they had to keep it to keep the
Yeah,
the
the
color
color
scheme.
scheme.
Yeah.
And it's also the only form where it has fire showing for that whole line. So I think like that in itself shows its own growth.
Has like the fire collar.
Yeah, because I don't think the other forms show any fire, right? Am I
Is
mistaken?
Embor supposed to be the emperor, or like what is its thing? Because this is
Name?
yeah. Because this is like a very regal. This is a
He's
samurai.
like he's a Chinese
He's
he's a
Chinese hero
Chinese warrior
based off of
emperor
that.
looking
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to figure
Based
that
off the-
out.
based off
Because
of
it was supposed to be Western, Japanese, and Chinese.
Okay. Okay.
So superior down there
Yeah,
is is like a European
European dragon.
European
Oh,
regal,
really?
and then
Oh,
then Samurai is a
Yeah.
like a daimyo
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Japanese
Okay.
emperor, and then Embor is that like a Chinese warrior.
God, you know what? To further on to your point, Austin, Superior doesn't even like really give me those vibes of like I get that he's like meant to be like haughty
Just like,
and
the, just
superior,
like the Europeans, the French,
but
weak
Yeah.
shit.
Wait.
doesn't like
Yeah, tell me more about the Spanish. Sorry, Josh. Go ahead.
no, I don't. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Damn.
I also just big fan of its design. I like bulky mons, and like this was the first bulky fire type we got.
Its signature
Right,
is
if I'm
Heat
not
Crash,
mistaken.
right?
Yeah, its signature is Heat Crash. Not too many Pokemons get that move aside from him. I want to say, like aside from what, like Groudon after the fact,
I
and
mean, they're
Colossal
yeah,
now.
just fatty Pokemon,
Yeah,
fatty fire types.
but
Do
you know,
you
I think
do you think it looks like it's wearing clothes?
uh,
He's got
kinda.
a big ass belt, bro.
I don't
It's-
think
it's-
so.
It's the pants.
Yeah.
Like if the red on that were like the red
Skin
as
color.
the shoulders,
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
it wouldn't have been as big as a problem, and I probably would have had it higher. But that's kind of why I have it at B.
Yeah, the belt looking thing kind of looks too big. It looks awkwardly placed, but I don't think
Yeah.
that's necessarily a bad thing. It just looks kind of funny to me.
He
Yeah,
looks like Heihachi Mishima.
Yeah, he's got the
Tattered clothes and the hair.
If Heihachi
spiking
bulked up, bro.
he's got the
Basically.
and
I
it's
mean,
off his
Hayachi's kind of
eyebrows. It's his connected eyebrows too.
it's the
The
eyebrows,
hair,
and then the hair is like the fire, right? So
the Mishima hairline.
Yeah.
Ember's cool. Ember's cool.
Yeah.
I think Andy kind of put it, succinctly. He's kind of a bulky bruiser, and that's kind of rare for a fire type. Up until Alola.
Yeah.
He's a little all over the place, like you said. But for some reason, for me, it's cohesive. Even though it's like awkward, it's cohesive at least, right? It's thematically,
I
works
definitely do
together.
think that the design has grown on me over the years.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, I didn't much like him when the game first came out, but
right.
looking back now, I was
Yeah.
like, oh no, this is a good design.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
pretty
he's
cool.
the best of the three, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You agree? He's,
I didn't
he has-
think-
Design wise, yeah.
yeah.
I didn't think that when the game came.
Aesthetically, yes.
Yeah, when the game came out, I was like a superior stand, but over the
Yeah.
years, that superior is so gross.
It's swapped
Exact
emblem.
Exact same over here.
I
slid
just
down
wish
there.
it weren't a firefighting
It should have been like a fire dark, right?
or fire ground. I think would have been cool.
I don't think ground matches its
Maybe
its
rock.
theming.
It could have. I mean, not naming no, but like the way it looks, it can look like a ground type.
I don't.
Samurai's pure water, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pure
It's-
water, pure grass, and
and
firefighting.
firefighting.
Man, he should just say pure fire. Honestly,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
this is
In,
black and white, right? So
Yeah, this is
it
black
should have been following, the core.
I don't
know.
think these two belong in the same tier.
He thinks
I feel like
Yeah,
Samurai
no,
should
I
go
think- I
down
feel like
one.
I think
No,
Samurai's
no,
fine.
no.
I wouldn't be opposed to putting Samurott at C.
I would rather leave it here, but until we have more on the board.
Yeah,
Well, mind
maybe
you,
maybe
C's
that's
gonna
why.
be C is under average now.
Here, I think C is under average.
Yeah, in this current.
Yeah, and
setup we have,
I honestly think that Samurott is kind of under average. I personally think that.
I think he's fine.
No, he's a solid B.
Fine.
I'll
Solid B.
replay that. I'll replay the clip while y'all agreed.
He doesn't want to make me throw up. Samurai doesn't want to make me throw up.
But that's not C tier though. C tier doesn't make me want to throw up.
That's what was it? E
Okay,
tier.
I don't want it. Doesn't make me go.
That's this tier right here.
No, that's
I
that's
see.
chunks
It's
out.
already-
Chunks out.
Yeah, it was coming out.
C is chuck. C is for chucking.
Yeah, see?
Chucking.
D is
Oh,
for diarrhea.
this dude chucks for real
Yep,
though.
yep.
All
That
right.
dude chucks and fucks. All right.
B for
I
boar.
believe it's you, Russ.
It is me. I wanna put my Hisuian baby at the bottom, or maybe even above Chestnut in A.
Mm,
I like Hisuian Typhlosion over regular Typhlosion. But maybe it's because I haven't seen regular Typhlosion recently. every time I've seen Typhlosion does not have like his fire on, and I think I don't like how that looks.
That's
in-
Game Freak's fault though.
That's
Yeah, it
yeah.
is
It's not
Game Freak.
type-
Yeah, but like it's what I see the most though.
y-
That's what I'm
which is-
saying.
You're not wrong. Yeah.
You see that the most. You only see him when his fire out when he attacks. And when I was playing Pokemon Go, I have a Typhlosion. When he attacks, he like hops onto all fours and pounces, and then the fire comes out. That doesn't look cool. But my reasoning for Hisuian Typhlosion to be A is that I don't like regular Typhlosion that much anymore. I mean, I think it's cool that it's fire ghost too, so it's like the flames on it shows it's kind of like
Spectral.
spectral. Yeah, it has like this nice, cool little necklace on it. I think that's cool looking. I like its signature move. It's like Infernal Parade or something.
Yeah.
I think it.
It's like it's hex, but it also burns.
So it's an offensive Will-O-Wisp.
It doesn't always burn. It has a high chance of burning, but
But
Yeah,
it
and-
looks more like Will-O-Wisp than it does look like Hex. Is what I'm trying
Yes.
to say too. I do like its smug weed face.
Yeah, I was just about to say that's one of
Yeah.
my favorite.
I don't smoke, but I feel like if I walked into a room and I saw Hisuian Typhlosion there, I would take the joint and partake with them.
Golly.
he already looks like he's holding one.
Yeah.
It looks like
Been faded.
he's offering it.
He's like, "Hey, you want to take a hit?" I'm like, "For you? Hell yeah."
you?
Or you were with you.
You want to see spirits? What?
You trying to talk the ghost? Hell yeah, brother. I do like like it's a minor change to the coloring on the back, but I do like this purplish color too over its like bluish color. But I like its design enough and where it came from to put it at the very least A, but that's me. That's me.
I definitely like Hisuian Typhlosion more than the other one. I'm not sure if they go in A, because they were my starter too, and I liked them a lot. Ah, God, I don't know. I
I
guess
don't know if it's above Embor.
I like them more than Embor, but I'm not sure if like rating wise they go above them.
You think top of B?
I think top of B is a good place.
Safe
Yeah.
spot for it.
It's got that.
I'm okay with it.
Hey, Emperor, you trying to take a joint?
Oh, you fool! I
You
must
try-
fight.
You trying to smoke one real quick? That's fine. I can bear with that.
All right. I believe
We're back to the top,
to
I think.
Austin.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll put a hot take. Maybe Inteleon at high B, maybe under Typhlosion.
Oof.
What?
I kind of like Inteleon. I think he's got a cute little pot belly. I like that he's James Pond.
James Pond. Doesn't he
I mean, he's
glide
got the glow
into? Doesn't he glide into battle?
He does
Yeah.
glide to battle with a little cape, right?
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
you know,
That's pretty cool.
his G-Max form. He gets a
He's
he
He's in a
turns into a sniper's nest,
Yep.
Yeah.
right? I think his tail, right?
His
extends
tail
out
enlarges.
and gorges, and he snipes you with his finger. It's kind of silly, and I kind of like the silliness of it, right?
Is it?
Um,
Is his G-Max
he's
form still
usually-
just using a finger?
Yeah, it's still just
Yeah.
his finger, and I
Okay.
think his finger. I mean, I might be wrong, but I think his finger just gets longer.
Which would be for more accuracy.
Oh no! It's like a water sniper.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But no, but his
Oh,
finger
it
still
comes
is
it comes
inside
out
it,
of his
right?
finger. Yeah, it does
Yeah,
come
yeah,
out of
yeah.
his finger. Yeah.
That's-
Yeah.
I like that a lot more than his finger just getting longer.
Well, Josh, actually, the sniper is an extension of his finger, so technically, you can say his finger gets longer.
I see. I guess you could technically say that, but I'm technically not going to think about it like that.
And I think it's carried by the G-Max the most with that cool posing on the sniper's nest, right?
Right.
The idea of like you're up in the clouds with your sniper is kind of sick.
Yeah.
Taking that
Just like
that
laying down. trying to get
yeah, he's like kneeling, I think. And so it has the clothes problem, but like not really, because it just looks like patterning
Yeah.
on his clothes. You guys complain a lot about the colors of Jezile, and I think his colors are restored.
Yes.
So I think he's fine, right? I think he's a gimmick, right? I think he's carried by his gimmick,
Right.
Yeah.
and I think his gimmick works really well and is well executed. But it's clearly not in a classic Pokemon capacity.
No. And that's why it's Ebi.
That's why he's Ebi.
Yeah, this is a Digimon for sure.
Yeah. That is definitely a Digimon. But I'm okay with
got
it being
Digimon.
Ebi.
He's got the Digimon type beat.
Yeah, Digimon to beat. Where did you learn this from, bro? Who?
Based off this man's stance and the way he walks and the way he talks, I want him at C. I'm just putting that out there.
Based on this is I didn't really like his design, but that's just like aesthetics wise, but I have no real other qualms with it other than it doesn't speak to me, I guess. I don't know.
I don't like its walk animation in Unite.
How does it look like? Does it like sneak, or is it
It's like hunched.
so he's kind of sneaking, right?
Yeah.
In Unite, does he hold like his fingers up like a finger gun?
When he's attacking,
Is he a ranged
does-
fighter?
He is a range fire and he does do finger guns.
I mean,
Finger guns makes it cool. Like it depends on the here, let me just put this video in here and then for the Unite and then let you judge. Oh wow, that is awful. Nope, that's a Google search. Let me open. Sorry.
Yeah, I feel like if we had another tier, I would have said like Teleon maybe should go
There
into
you go.
C. But
If you wanna open that.
if B is our mid line,
I forgot that my headset's fucked, so I'll just turn
It has the attack animations look kind of sick. That is
So
loud as fuck and
loud.
it's not on screen.
I know I don't want it to be on screen. It's for my reference.
I like
He
that
looks
it's-
so funny. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Looks
Oh,
so
he's got a
funny.
little sensor.
oh, his rapid fire is kind of cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
he's like he has a determined jog.
Yeah, I just think it looks weird though. But that's my only real problem with it. I mean, I like that it shows his cape gliding a lot, like depending on his mobility move. Pretty cool. So like he either gets like a anchor, like Spider-Man wall pull type deal.
Bro, he gets
Type
to
beat.
see through the grass. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
No,
he's good. He's not great, but he's okay.
this might be selling me more on Unite.
He's a fun one to play.
Yeah.
Just unfortunately, just not in the meta right now. But
Meta schmeta.
I do like his his attack animations look really cool in Unite.
Lanky
But
ass
yeah,
Pokemon.
But because of its looks, I do think it deserves to be B. I don't know if I put it above Embor, but I mean that's up to debate.
I feel like he should be behind Embor, personally.
Like I'm fine with him being above Samurott, but I don't know about above Embor.
We could put him behind Embor.
I'm okay with that for now.
All right,
Sniper has to be behind the tank anyway.
all right.
And then the civilian smoking weed up in the front. Hey
I love how
guys.
Or on drugs.
Hey guys, where you guys going? Slow down.
Wait, citizen.
Got a battle.
I got the Hisuian type beat.
Who was that? That was Austin.
That was
That
me.
was Austin. I
Who's
believe we're
next?
at Gil.
Yeah.
Hot take.
Are you back? Oh, you are back.
Yeah. No, I've been here.
Yeah, you're leaving and joining back in.
Yeah, because that shit freezes up on me. Hot take.
I'll take.
Venusaur C.
Venusaur and C.
He should be at least with his weed buddy.
Hold on, hold on.
Yeah, I was thinking
And
that.
I'll elaborate. So, it's more so, and we all have like little shticks about like why we play somebody somewhere. Maybe the design, maybe how they get interpreted in the media. But my main thing, I don't know why I've always mistaked Venusaur for Ivysaur, and just growing up, I don't know why I always favored the second evolution the most. And every time I saw Venusaur, I'm like, well, what's cool about you? Like, I don't know why I feel that way about him, but that's just what it is. I think he belongs in B overall as a Pokemon, but for me, I don't like his design. I'm not the biggest fan of him. I believe that kind of like degrades it down to C for me.
It like
Thing is,
it gets rid of like the green patches and like actual warts on it.
It's weird to say, but like,
He doesn't have acne anymore.
yeah.
No, it's not that he doesn't have acne anymore. It's like I'm an adult now. I don't care if my acne shows.
It's not. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely just real. When I look at him, I'm like, nah, it's not you, Chief. You're in a phase that is not you, and I don't fuck with that.
I feel like out of the
Just be you,
three,
bro.
like its portrait, the specific picture,
Mm.
it feel like it doesn't match up with the three of them for whatever reason.
Yeah, I just feel like it's really out of place, and I've always felt that way about
I
it.
don't want to put it at C, but I can't think of a reason for it to go up.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, can we say like, is there a great moveset? Is there something?
It's
general
Mega.
about it? It's like,
Takes
Its
away
Mega's pretty
two of
sick.
takes away two of
Its
its
G-Max is
weaknesses.
pretty sick.
let me see the Mega. 1 second.
It gets thick fat, so it removes its weakness to fire and ice.
Like I really wanna do this. I don't think Venusaur should stay in C
Really?
either. I mean, Josh, if you need a reason to bring it up to B, it has a legacy to it. Like
Yeah.
More grunge.
that
It looks more grunge. That's good.
it definitely has that legacy to it because it is another Gen 1 Pokemon. And like that's not the only thing that like carries it to B.
He's a fucking goblin, dude.
He is a goblin.
He's an ogre. He's got a fat face.
Get
He's
out
got
of his fucking
cat
store,
ears.
mate.
And a thick ass.
And going back
Venusaur is cool.
going back to Unite, seeing him hop like a toad is actually kind of cool.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I feel like in like the anime movies, he walks like a dinosaur, right?
I believe so. I believe he walks like a normal quadruped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I don't think is how he should be walking.
I think Gil's
It's the
point.
only way. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. Yeah, that he's definitely overshadowed by Ivysaur. Ivysaur is definitely the best of the family,
Right.
but that doesn't necessarily degrade, or downgrades Venusaur's
Venusaur.
level. I think because I think the final like blooming of the flower is cool, right? And he's a monster, right? I mean, we're talking about Pokemon monsters
He is
here.
the prime on.
I do like him
That's
more
what you
than
see, and you're like, the
Samurai.
devil.
I like him at B. Maybe not like mid to low B.
Yeah, I
Uh,
like him more than Samurott. Sure.
I like him more than Samurott for the legacy stuff. The G Max form is kind of funny with the big flower.
Yeah.
And then his Mega definitely I think kind of helps
Is it
finish
this-
the look too.
I thought he
love the
had.
Mega look.
Yeah.
What happened, Josh?
For a second, just based off of like for the Mega art, I thought he had a little beard, which I liked, but that's just his foot in
His
the back.
foot
Oh, hold on. I need to see this.
is just
Like,
interesting.
I got my
positioned.
I got my second monitor pretty far away from me.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
It's kind of funny.
Oh, behind him.
Yeah. I thought he
Yeah.
had a little goatee.
That's funny.
Like, yeah, Venusaur's fine. and that's how I feel about him. I don't think he's ugly. He's ugly in a
No,
good way,
yeah,
right?
he's
He's good
ugly.
ugly.
Yeah, he's good ugly.
He's good ugly. He looks like he's gonna like suck on your toes or something.
With his big ass mouth.
What's wrong with sucking on toes?
Nothing. That's why I like
You're
him.
right, so you should move up.
He makes me
Oh.
Venusaur.
Venusaur. It makes my Venusaur.
He makes me Venusaur.
Sore. God bless you.
Yeah, I like him right there. I like him above Samurott.
Yeah, that's fine. Is it Josh?
It's Josh.
Um, this Typhlosion.
It's already up there.
You know, I'm sort of nebulous on this one because I've never played these games. I never focused on Typhlosion, but I want to put him in like B or C, like
Sure.
low B. Or, yeah.
Right underneath.
Yep, that looks good to me. I'll be honest.
I think they should be right next to each other, but I think Typhlosion's behind Hisuian Typhlosion. Yeah. I mean, they're the same.
You want to join? No!
Put that to me
Dude,
down.
do me down.
They're basically the same one.
They're basically the same mon, right?
Yeah.
It's like
It's
a
just-
weird. It's like a
Hisuian
weird
is just-
split personality type
Yeah.
beat.
Yeah. They're two halves of the same coin. And I don't think there's much to say after that. I think we kind of talked about him
Enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
enough.
I don't know. I don't think right next to each other, but that's fine.
I wish we saw it quadruped more.
Like, okay, what makes Hisuian much better than the regular Typhlosion outside of the collar, and then the flames being looking a little bit different, right? I mean,
It's like
I don't know.
it's like in the modern Pokemon. It's like the way that they're both like shown off. I just think Hisuian Typhlosion looks so much better. I guess because of how Game Freak has presented both of them. Like I said, like this is not what Typhlosion normally looks like. Typhlosion normally has its arms in front of it, like kind of docile. The flame is off, and it's not like it doesn't normally look this feral.
It's not in battle mode.
Yeah. But Hisuian Typhlosion always looks this way, and this is what I always see. I don't always see this Typhlosion. And that's what makes me want to bring it down just a bit from Hisuian Typhlosion.
yeah, I agree. Just a bit down.
So yeah, like just a bit. I don't think it's next to Typhlosion or Hisuian form. Is what I'm trying to say. I don't think it should be like right next to each other. I think there is some distance between the two of them.
Well, if you consider the anime, do you feel like in the anime he was considerably more on fire?
I don't remember anything about the anime for Typhlosion.
I remember him being on fire in the anime.
Did Ash have a Typhlosion?
I know he has a Cyndaquil,
I feel like it stopped at
Quilava.
lava.
Because I remember seeing Quilava using Flame Wheel or something, and then that was the end of like
End of that.
the line itself.
Yeah, I don't remember him having a Typhlosion.
Like I really don't have many instances of seeing Typhlosion like this, and Typhlosion's been my starter in like the Johto games, and like back then it was fine, but because I've been seeing this more, I do feel what's the word, like recency bias.
Yeah.
I have huge recency bias for Hisuian Typhlosion. But I mean, yeah,
I'm not sure if that downgrades regular Typhlosion though, does it?
to me it does.
Okay. I'm just trying to protect my boy here.
And you can protect them, but you know he can stay
I like his-
here. But I don't think
And I like his perky ears. A little
they-
more perked up.
are they perked up.
A little more porked up.
Porked up? No, that's Embor.
They're a little more perked up than I mean they're like slick back, right? But they're perked up a little bit.
Well, compared to the Weed Boy, of course. So I mean, that's just my take on regular type Jotonian.
Well, this is Josh's pick, so
yeah, and Josh put him here.
I know. So, considering the new evidence to light, how do you feel?
Gosh, I've got the hiccups pretty bad. I was nebulistically. I said he could either have been in like low B or high C, but I'm okay with. Oh God, I if you want to put him next to his brother, that's fine with me. I think we might have to revisit it
Not
later.
like a cousin, but
Help.
all right. I believe it's my turn.
I'm leaving it here.
Can I get Meganium and put it in D tier?
Where? In
No,
D tier?
actually, no. I take that back. Put it in C.
Oh, thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness. It is not.
Only
It is not
not
ugly.
ugly.
It's not
Oh, there we go.
ugly.
it's not ugly,
That's
but it's
so weird. Why
useless.
does it keep cutting me out?
Like in game, in its base or its home generation, it's so bad,
Yeah.
so bad. Like it doesn't. Like I don't think it gets a good move at all.
Synthesis.
It gets synthesis.
Are you
I
talking
like
about
what-
in its generation or like?
Yeah, in its generation.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying
Is
to
it-
remember. Like
It gets Petal Blizzard now, right?
yeah, well, Pedal Blizzard didn't exist then.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It got Pedal Dance, I think, like as its signature.
Oh yeah, Petal Dance. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not Blizzard. Blizzard's the
Um,
physical version.
No. I just remember like as a dumb kid playing the game, I'm like, why am I learning Reflect at level 14? Like, why is this the first move I learn as I evolve? You know, like I understand it, and it's like it's just bad. I don't like it's gotten no love over the years aside from a
Snap.
little shine and snap. But I mean, that's what 20 years.
Oh, the original Snap.
No. In the
No,
new snap.
new
Oh.
snap.
It's on the cover box.
Oh,
The
okay.
box cover.
Yeah, 20 years ago, so I thought.
It's like a 20-year difference from like when it was introduced to like when it finally got another chance to shine. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like it's a forgotten about mon,
It is.
and that's why I initially wanted it in D tier, just because it means it holds no nostalgia to me. And like gold and silver were like my big generation where I really grew with the Pokemon games. And like every time I used it, it always underwhelmed. That's what I gotta say.
Yeah, I really do think Meganium is the throwaway mon.
I don't like how Meganium is drawn. I don't like the way the flower is drawn around its neck is kind of weird.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
Like I feel like if you stick your head through a flower, it wouldn't look like that.
But we also don't
Well,
have
allegedly
long necks.
going around
We also don't have
Like,
long necks, brother.
I guess what I'm trying to say, like, because like the way the petals are
Right,
distributed,
right.
it's kind of weird, right? It's like it's not like 6 different petals. It looks like it's like one giant petal that's like layered.
Right.
In a sense,
Yeah.
right? It's kind
Yeah,
of
I
weird.
can see it like this bottom part right
Yeah.
here, right?
Yeah, it's weird. So it doesn't look like if you go back to Bayleaf, right? It's like it has a more of a leaf effect, right?
Mm.
Because they're all separated little pods. But yeah, Meganium is kind of weird. I wish it was more like a flower lay, like a Hawaiian flower lay, maybe. I don't know, but it's bald and it's weird, and I don't like it. It looks like a worm growing, like sticking its head out of like a
Yeah, that's what I was
You
saying. It looks
know.
like a worm. Its neck looks like a
looks
worm
like a
sticking
worm.
through
It
like
doesn't
a...
look. It looks less dino than Bayleaf, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But it's not ugly, so that
it's not ugly.
pretty ugly.
not entirely ugly.
It makes me
Pretty
want to go.
Pretty ugly.
My
It
stomach
gives
starts to
me
rumble.
discomfort.
Yeah, my stomach starts to rumble, but it doesn't make me want to like.
I can hold it.
Why does a dinosaur have antennas?
Well, it's a flower.
It's a flower.
Right. It's pistils.
Pistons.
Pistols. Pistons are in cars.
Is it pistols?
Pistols.
Pestle?
Pistols.
Is it pistol?
Why does why does this frog have a
Pistil,
fucking flower?
Pistola!
It's a pistil.
Pistil.
Es mi pistola!
Why does this frog have a flower on its back?
It's like a hibiscus flower, right? Has like little thingies coming out of it.
Yeah.
So
But
it's fine.
the other forms didn't have any form of like antenna.
It's because their flowers weren't bloomed, bro.
They also had leaves on their head.
And that's what these are.
Yeah.
The leaves.
Little strands of wheat.
It doesn't need
No,
the
I think
leaves
the-
anymore.
I think the antennas are fine. I think it gives it a little flavor and it gets the illusion of a flower, right? I think it's fine.
It's not ugly.
It's not ugly. It looks like a worm.
Are we okay with it being where it is?
Yeah.
Yeah!
All right. Roz, you're up.
I feel like we really like grass types.
Are you sure?
I think I like. Yeah, I think I like it more than Decidueye. I might like it more than Torterra. Yeah, I think I want to put Sceptile at the top of
Bro.
A.
Bro, Sceptile in fucking Pokken.
So cool.
Was he a clone of?
He's a clone.
He's a ninja clone, right?
Is he?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. He's like Raven, isn't he?
He's Raven. Yeah.
Oh, that's what you meant. I was like an Echo Fighter. I didn't understand what you were talking about. Okay.
So
Yeah.
As in like Pikachu's Mishima.
Yeah. He's a ninja. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That man was about to drop
I
the
do.
N-bomb.
I don't know what these yellow cheese balls are supposed to be though. Do you guys?
Those cheese balls are cool guy aura from his
thought-
teenage years.
I always thought it was like amber, like little amber sacks.
Hmm.
Like from the pine cone coming from his tail, right? They're like amber.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Let me look up the Bulbapedia while you talk.
But yeah, I mean,
Skeptile has so much swag, dude.
yeah, I mean,
He literally
still
embodies
got
the word
still
swag.
got the smug face on him. He's got that personality with it.
There's seeds on his back.
They're seeds.
The
Yeah,
seeds. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
it's fine.
I do think this is a bit weird that his like leaf blade split into two, but I think that's fine. His mega. His mega is so fucking funny. I love that he shoots his tail off when he mega evolves.
Pine cone missiles.
Fuck, yeah. And then
He's a
doesn't he stand like Blastoise when he mega evolves
Yeah,
to show
yeah,
off?
he-
He faces your back. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty sick too. I think Sceptile is definitely above average. I'm not entirely sure if he's S, bottom S maybe.
I
Uh,
think
I'll-
he's S.
yeah.
I like Torterra more than I like.
I wouldn't say he's S.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say yeah.
But yeah, he's just I think it's a really cool design.
His name's Skeptile, but he not S.
I think he's a cool design before and after Mega, and that helps it. I like his beak.
His name
His beak is cool.
Aptile. Aptile.
It's got a nice beak.
Got a nice beak. Yeah, that's it. I think this is a solid Pokemon. I don't think I
He's-
think he's above average.
You know what? Like energy he embodies. It's such a drag. It's like I
Shikamaru?
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that.
I don't think so. I don't see it, but
I see tired eyes when I look at him.
It's like shifty eyes.
yeah, they're
There
shifty.
you go.
They're not
Shifty.
they're not really tired looking.
He's like sneaky.
Cuz he looks like he has a purpose.
Yeah.
That's not tired. He has a purpose in his like eyes.
I mean, Sceptile animates really well, right? Like especially the one that I remember specifically is when he's raiding the Team Magma base in the YouTube short Generations, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like him like going through the halls, wiping out fools. He's pretty cool. Of the ninja type beat Pokemon here.
Yes.
The
The two? Is it two?
Of them,
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, the two of them.
Of
Yeah.
the two of them, right? Hisuian is arguably a ninja
This one right
if
here.
you take the original one. Yeah, Hisuian the Decidueye. Um,
Is it a ninja?
I mean, like like if you go away from the stereotypical ninja, I mean, I'll make the argument that he's a little racist.
We haven't gotten there yet. I was gonna mention it.
Yeah, we'll get
Reptiles
there. We'll get there.
racist?
But Sceptile's super cool.
Really? He's
I,
racist?
No, the other
no,
one.
Hisuian Decidueye, the red guy down
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
But Sceptile's, I, I wanted to say that I think the Sceptile line, all three of them have a kind of a uniqueness to them,
Yeah.
right? Like Trico is kind of a cool kid, and then Grovyle is your wild child, and then Sceptile's kind of he's matured a little bit, but he still has a little bit of edge, right?
Yeah.
Uncle
so-
Aaron.
The look on his face.
He's got a
He's
really
still-
cool silhouette. I like his
He still plays Sonic games for sure.
yeah. I don't know. I feel like I like things with like two horns sticking out of it, right? Like because
Like
Mud-
Charizard?
like Charizard. No, I'm being yeah, it's like Charizard,
Yes,
like
we
Swampert,
won!
right? Charizard's cool, right? I like Charizard. I like you took all the words that I wanted to say about him, so that's why I only had the shit to talk about left. Except that was cool.
Yeah, we didn't even mention like silhouettes yet up until Sceptile,
Yeah.
huh?
Not really.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's only because they are the final evolutions. They're already kind of like they kind of have to have that silhouette to them to set them
Yeah.
apart from like the rest of the Mons in the generation.
Like he kind of looks like a dinosaur a little bit,
Right? Yeah.
but not necessarily. But he's still kind of lizardy, like in the face area.
He has Velociraptor energy.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah. So I like him.
Was that mine? Forgot.
That was your pick.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Sceptile top of A. Fine by me. We really like grass types.
We really like grass types.
Oh man, we can't wait to get to.
Don't do it. Don't do it to my boy. Don't do it to my boy. You could do it to my boy. It's your turn, I think.
Is it my turn? Or
It is
you-
your
oh yeah,
turn.
you were
I'm
last.
last,
okay.
yeah.
Let's put actual Laser Gator at let's say above Chestnut.
Buff Chestnut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got envelopes on his knees.
He does have envelopes on his knees.
What the hell? The fucking stream's not working.
They're supposed to be scales.
For alligator's pretty cool.
Wait, Mike,
Right.
did you move something or?
Yeah.
I did not move anything.
Oh, okay, just asking. Cool.
Oh wait, what do you mean move? Did I move a Pokemon onto the chart?
Yes,
Yeah, I moved for alligator above Chestnut.
that's weird. Okay, hold on. Be right back.
So Twitch plays Pokemon, of course, right? He is the he has gone through a lot of attempts of being set free, but by the sheer will of God himself, he persevered. So Laser Gator for alligator is a personal favorite, and I think he looks cool. You know, I think he's got he's got the same energy as Crocodile and Totodile, right? Like big ass jaw, and he's got the Godzilla spikes, the actual Godzilla spikes, right?
Placed correctly.
Placed correctly, you know, correct color, and he has a mohawk too. He doesn't look you know, like abnormal, and like
You
his
don't think
little
so?
embellishments from his
Huh.
like his little
Nice.
like bandage looking or padded looking arms,
We got somebody
Right.
in A.
pretty
Hell yeah.
cool. So I like for
That's good.
alligator.
I like his entire line because it's very consistent. They made a very happy but bitey alligator. And it's bigger
Slash crocodile.
bigger. Slash crocodile, yeah.
Unlike Sceptile, he did not grow up. he
Yeah. He kept
he
his
stuck to his
childlike charm.
He just made his
Yes.
mouth bigger.
with that mouth.
He just
dude,
opened
though.
wider.
He knew what it was about at age 1.
Oh
Fuck.
goodness.
You okay, Josh?
I was
It's
gonna
one-
say that like I
I love
kind
his
of
big-
don't like the extra things on his arms. They look weird to me. But then I feel like if you were to remove them, then it would look like
it's too
something is
empty.
missing. Yeah. But yeah, for alligator's cool. Laser Gator. You
Laser
saying
Gator.
something, Gilbert?
I like his look. I'm missing the picture right now. I like the way he sticks out, or
Huh?
how. Hold on.
Excuse
Sorry.
Was he
Let me
sticking
send
out?
the picture. His chin.
I know.
He's looking like a boxer. Let me send it right now. I like this specific one in question. I like this stance.
Where did you send it?
In the general chat.
What the fuck is this Venusaur? I didn't even.
Oh, yeah,
I sent that.
I didn't
Yeah.
even know that was there.
I was
Is that
waiting
a
for y'all to see
toy?
that. Yeah, it's a toy.
I don't know if you have like for alligator with his mouth closed. I feel like it loses a bit of its.
Character.
Oh, that no,
Yeah.
that's just like the one that I like. But I was yeah, like there's a reason why he went an A. He's a stand-up guy.
He does stand up.
He does stand up.
I was about to say they all stand up, and I was like, wait, never mind.
And then there's Torterra.
Never mind.
Have you seen Torterra stand up?
You know what? When he uses earthquakes, he has to get up.
Yeah.
He has to get up somehow.
Even my earthquake. Oh.
I feel like they all have like similar energies to each other. Like when you put them next to each other, it's kind of cool. Who
Damn,
is
stop.
next? Oh,
Yo.
Gil.
Gilly.
I say Empoleon A.
Ooh.
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 I'm more going based off of his design. I'm not the biggest fan of Piplup. I'm not the biggest fan of Prinplup. He's like a stuck-up little asshole. And then the third of which was like, wow, they really did him justice. I really like the crown look. It gives off a different energy, something more menacing, and I really appreciate that about a water type. I think the design's really tight, and the color coordination that they got going on. He blends together. He's not too hard to look at.
I don't know about that one.
You guys don't like that you can't see his face, or what?
No, I think he's over designed.
Really?
Hell over design.
I think there's way too much going on.
Let me look at another picture. Beyond.
Like I feel like the trident on his face is cool, but I think I feel like there's too much going on.
That's part of his beak, though. That's badass.
No, I mean
No,
yeah.
no, that part's fine. That's not the part we have trouble
It's
with.
the clothes.
It's the clothes, yeah.
It's like
It's his
bib.
I forget
It's the
you
weird
guys-
tuxedo.
I
I-
forget you guys hate clothes.
It's the weird tuxedo
Yeah.
thing going on here.
I like his wings.
I don't like this.
flippers. I mean, that's like the fingers, right?
I don't like that. He should just not have fingers.
Are they
He's
I don't-
weird?
supposed to be reckoned with.
Yes,
in my
these are.
eyes.
He has,
Like,
claw-
looks
he has
very
claws.
menacing.
Yeah, he has
He
claws.
looks cool.
Oh, I thought
yeah.
they were just dots.
No, they're claws sticking
Those
out
are
of the
claws.
flipper.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're fingies. Oh no.
Yeah.
He uses
Oh
metal.
no.
I don't mind the claws that much.
Going up against him with my Torterra, I was always like, damn, like, fuck yeah, this is awesome. Specifically because when he would do the ice beam or a couple other moves that they gave the fucking Pokemon, it would fuck my Torterra up. So I'd like the challenge that he brought. I thought he was a force to be reckoned with.
I just think as a penguin, it's too overdone.
It's
I don't like-
yeah.
I don't like how his trident face extends all the way up. I it's like weirdly long.
Yeah, and the fact that like you were saying, it is his beak, but like it doesn't have to be like so outstanding from its face.
I think yes, the middle one could be a little bit more down, and then the beak could just be just almost like a trident, right?
Do
Just a
you-
little bit lower, not a long trident, but a short trident.
Do you think his crest is tender?
Dude, he
Do
is
you think
a
he has
tough
nerve
boy.
endings?
No, if you ate a piece of him, that shit would not taste good on some Hawaiian roll buns.
So he's regal as fuck, right? Well, how come he don't wear shoes?
Bro, you don't need shoes.
Where are his shoes?
I
We'll
don't
pull up
think
to each other
Empoleon
house.
is an A Pokemon.
Also, do not think Empoleon is an Amon.
He also got a blue dick.
He does have a blue dick.
Josh,
What's up?
how do you feel about Empoleon? I'm hearing. I mean, it's alright.
I don't my oh god, in the picture I posted,
His blue
I-
dick is showing.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, what?
He got his
Where?
blue dick out.
Where's this at?
Oh, bro, he is stanced up with the cock out.
Yeah, he's got that Harvey Weinstein type beat.
Whoa, where is this?
It's in the
it's in the
voice
voice
chat.
chat, text chat.
This picture makes it look worse.
Yeah.
I
Style
Here we go.
and its candy
the
corn
point.
fingers make it look creepy.
Yeah, when they were
Candy
I
corn fingers.
thought, based off of the image on the tier list, I thought it would be like claws that could protrude out a bit more,
Nope.
but they're not. They're like weird little like finger
Yeah,
stuff.
they're
Yeah.
fingies.
I do in the picture I posted. I do like the gloss on his
Blades.
on his blades. That's cooler, I think. But
Oh, its
No.
mouth being this way also makes it look bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not a good angle for
This
his face.
this is
Like,
a this is
like,
a
it
worse
doesn't
angle.
like that's not like how you would imagine his beak would be at that angle.
Yeah.
Like his the trident should be further back, right? Or like at a
Now
different angle.
that I can see like his bald head from this downward angle too, it does not look. You are advocating for this thing not to be an A with this picture, Josh. I
okay,
hope-
that's fine with me.
Yeah, I think
I
he's a
sort of think-
Simon.
no. I don't think he's C.
I
don't think
He's
he's better than
bottom of
Samurott.
B. He's worse than Samurott, right?
He's
Oh,
worse. Than
What?
I don't think so. I don't think he's
My-
worse than Samurott.
Better than Samurott?
I think so.
Okay.
Because
I think above Venusaur.
No.
But Venus,
No.
That's just me.
No.
that's a hard.
That's
a
just
hard
you.
ask.
That is just you.
Like it's a good idea. I think poor execution.
Yeah, for like an emperor penguin, right? Like literally emperor penguin. It just looks.
Like if they just
Extremely
flatten
off.
the features on his body a little bit, just like make it like a white, part of his body, and
Yeah.
get rid of the blue dick, right? Like
And the fingies.
get rid of the fingies. I'm okay with just like they should make it look a little bit more like a Decidueyes, right? Like kind of more feathery.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't have
Right,
to be
like-
feathery. I don't think so.
Feathery, nah.
As in like
Maybe if
instead of
Like
defined fingers, it's like
Oh,
feathers for fingers. If that makes any sense, right?
he doesn't need
Find
fingers.
your fingers.
Like down, like the down underneath.
Oh, sure. Maybe.
Whose fingers are we trying to suck?
Because he's not using those fingers, is he?
No.
He's slicing with his
He's
his
not. His
blades.
wing
They
gets.
don't
yeah.
need to exist.
yeah. They don't
He's
need to
grabbing
exist.
poffins with those fingers.
Oh shit!
There are no poffins.
Let them eat puffin.
Let them eat poffins. Or whatever the fucking. There was some food, right? In DP, or am I
That's
remembering
puffins.
correctly?
Sorry, I'm thinking like the actual bird puffin.
Oh, no, he's
forgot-
eating.
I forgot poffins
He's
were a thing.
eating poffins with those fingers.
He's not eating curry.
I forgot.
He can't grip spoons with those.
Nope. Yeah. Empoleon is this is not an A Pokemon. I'm sorry to break your heart.
I'm not breaking it.
Josh, what were you trying to say? Because I don't think you were. I don't think you actually said what your deal was. Or
I wasn't-
Were you
I
trying
didn't
to
have a
advocate
strong-
for it.
No, not really. I was I
Say how you feel, baby.
yeah, I don't know. I didn't feel very strongly about it.
Okay, when Gilbert said he wanted an A, did you like lurch back or anything? Because I did.
I did.
I didn't lurch back. I was gonna probably say something that I like it better than. Oh wait, I like Hisuian Typhlosion better than him.
Oh, okay. Ooh, ooh. We agree.
Probably a bit more mid to B, but I'm okay with where it's
You
at.
think
now.
it belongs like here?
I like. Oh God, I don't know. I think it could be. Yeah, I think it's fine there. I think
Okay.
it's- Yeah. You asked me like when the switch from A to B. Fuck, this is hell. And that was my first thought. But yeah, we've talked about it more, and I think it's fine where it is. I'm both losing my voice and have the hiccups.
Well, congratulations, because you're next.
Cool. Greninja,
Greninja?
should we put him in
Where-
S? I mean, he's everyone's favorite, right?
I don't. I mean, who are we talking about? Greninja.
Speak for yourself,
Granny.
sir.
God.
I mean, you
I-
place him where you want to place him, and we'll readjust.
Fair enough. I
We'll tell you how wrong you are.
I personally don't like that its tongue wraps around.
You don't
Yeah,
like
like-
his tongue scarf, bro? His
I don't-
tongue
I
scarf?
feel like that's
A little
one of
gross.
the coolest features.
But literally everything else about it, I really like. So I think it's taking high A or maybe even S. That's where I was thinking.
I'm okay with like in front of Torterra.
Yeah, I was thinking this.
I like it better than.
He's not the best ninja.
No,
Oh God.
Were you saying you like
which
the
is
tier,
sad
Josh?
because he is like the
Yeah.
prototypical design ninja.
Yeah, just like how we talk about Torterra, right? Like they specifically made a ninja, right?
Yeah.
So it's like I get it. He's Strider,
Yeah.
right?
I do like his Japanese name, Gekoga. I like that.
Kikoga's kind of cool.
That's good.
Have you seen Greninja with his mouth open, Josh?
No.
Like with while it still has its tongue out.
Yeah, because there's a scene in the anime where I think Greninja is catching someone's Pokemon, and then he just unravels his scarf. And
Yeah.
he catches the Pokemon, and you just see he just has a regular ass like triangle mouth.
I'm gonna need to see that.
Let me see if I can pull this up. Greninja with mouth open.
Or like tongue put away or something.
Oh yeah, there it is with mouth open. Oh, these are all cute pictures of Greninja with his mouth open. Where's the clip from the anime? Oh, ew! Hold on.
Oh, ew.
Like if
Uh,
you really think about it, he's licking all over. He's licking himself and everything in the air around him.
like doesn't his down tilt and smash him just like cleaning the floor?
Slurping.
Oh yeah. He's like slapping his tongue on the floor, right?
Yeah, he's slurping.
Okay, I'm sending a picture in general. I think. There you go.
General or the chat?
General.
General.
Swapping back and forth.
Well, I don't know how to do it on my phone.
Oh.
Oh.
That's
Why does his tongue look so skinny?
it's elongated.
No.
His tongue is
What was
skinny though.
Brokey doing?
I don't know.
He's washing his clouds.
his clothes. I don't know if that's an actual picture though. I just
That looks like
I don't know if it's from the actual like anime.
it's
It-
from the actual anime.
It looks so. It doesn't. Yeah. It
His tongue-
completely alters the way I think of Greninja.
His tongue is normally like super thin when
Is
it's
it?
like
Okay.
extended in the anime.
I guess that makes sense. I guess the idea is that he wraps it all around his neck a lot.
Greninja also has a wide mouth.
Which I guess makes sense because he's a frog.
Math dumb.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Greninja's cool, but he's not. Yeah, as Austin was saying, he's not the coolest ninja.
Yeah,
It's too on the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd put him behind Torterra, honestly.
I think so. I think this is
Yeah.
fine too.
I feel like he's a mid pack A. Okay, how do we feel about Ash Greninja?
I think Ash Greninja's dumb.
Yeah,
I think it looks dumb because of the weird sideburns it gets to
And-
match like
yeah.
Ash's hair from underneath his hat.
I think it actually downgrades the way it looks.
I think the only thing that I like about Ash Greninja, I think it has the stars on his legs. I don't know if that's on regular Greninja, but like he has the stars on his legs. so
Oh
when he-
yeah.
he like
so-
carries a shuriken, right?
No, he just makes it out of water. Is that? I don't know. I'm not sure if you were
Like he carries the water shuriken like as part of.
Oh yeah, on his
of the
back.
design.
Never mind, on
Yeah.
his
On his
back.
back,
Yeah. But like, I don't know which Greninja form it is, but like when he does water shuriken, it's the same animation, but he like
Yeah.
pulls it off from the side of his legs, and like you can see them like the water coming off of his legs for him to throw it. I think that's pretty cool, but
I think that's from the base animation from XY.
no, I'm saying like it has the stars on his legs.
Yeah.
The animation is the same, but because it has the stars on its legs, you can see it pulling the stars off.
Oh, you mean from the ash form?
Yes.
Gotcha.
What I'll mention though is his competitiveness with Protein Greninja
Oh yeah.
You have to nerf
kind of
that
dominated
shit.
dominated the meta for a while.
You have to nerf that shit.
Had to nerf it, so we gotta respect Greninja.
Yeah.
They also nerfed Battle Bond because it was so fucking
Yeah.
good.
It was too good.
Ash Greninja doesn't exist anymore.
No.
Yeah.
That's how strong it was meta wise.
It's fine because it was ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. I
And so
mean,
is
I can do with either or.
I'm okay either or.
shit.
I just feel like Torterra's a little cooler.
That's fine. I mean, as long as it's up in A, that's all I really care about.
Yeah.
Where in A matters not.
No, it does matter. Order matters. I
The-
think
the minor difference in order here doesn't matter.
just because I like
We can leave it
ninjas.
there.
We
That's
live
fine.
there.
Ninja boys.
Who's next?
Austin,
What's up?
what's your favorite Naruto character?
What's your favorite Naruto character?
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
Kamabuto.
Oh, Gamabuto. That's right.
Fucking frog.
Frog. Is it my turn now?
It's Andy's turn.
Oh, Andy's turn.
My favorite Naruto.
Oh, it's
character.
my turn. Okay. All right, because Josh just went, right?
Yeah.
This one's just a personal favorite of mine. Can I get Incineroar at the bottom?
Whoa,
of S?
whoa, whoa! What the
Oh,
fuck?
Finally!
Holy shit! What happened? You were?
At the bottom of S. Yeah.
Incineroar!
He's just I mean, because I have an affinity for professional wrestling. I think
fine.
he's pretty fucking cool. One of the few amiibos I've bought. I think it's for Smash technically, but like I don't know,
Technically, it is for
I
Smash.
think it's kind of like furry bait at the same time. But
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong
Yeah.
with that.
I think he's a cool cat. He's a hot cat. The only downside I would say if he were to have one is his fire belt thing. I don't get it.
Oh.
I like the fire belt.
You don't get it.
I don't get it.
It's the champion belt.
It's just, no, I get that it's a champion belt. I don't.
Okay, so
understand
you
why
do
the
get
fire-
it.
I don't understand why the fire has to come from it. Like all of his like flamethrower comes from his crotch.
That's
Like
right.
he's pelvic thrusting flamethrower. You know what I mean? Like
I don't
the
see the
goat.
issue.
I
don't
have
see the
any
issue.
problems.
it's not a issue. It's just my issue. I mean, I
Hey
think
man, if you
personally-
can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen, brother.
I still think he's cool enough to stand on his own in S. But yeah, that's just
If the Pokedex entry is, it finishes opponents off by spewing fire from its navel.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I can
unlike
just see him,
unlike
I can just see him
Litten,
doing like the DX suck it and shooting.
oh for
fire.
sure, for sure.
Like flame burst, just like rapid fire.
So unlike Litten and Torocat, you know, I will agree with that Incineroar does belong somewhere high up in the tier. I'm trying to think if I do agree with it being S tier. Or like top of A though. That's where my function is at.
It goes against all of my, my preferences.
Right.
But he's just kind of sick.
Yeah, that's why.
He's got that. He's got that
Cool,
It-
dude.
Hulk Hogan type beat. I don't know. I guess Andy just likes cat wrestlers.
No, he likes wrestlers.
I like Russell. This one just happens to be a cat and also
Yeah.
happens to be a starter.
If there were two feline type wrestler characters, I'd have two nickels.
Too much of a coincidence.
There's another one?
No.
King.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought we were specifically specifically
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yeah. No, okay. Then yeah. Like I would love to see a mod with Incineroar as a king.
That's king.
It probably exists.
It probably already exists. You're right. I just don't want to download mods on.
Yeah, I mean, if
I
there's
like
no,
the Incineroars. Go ahead.
I was gonna say if there's no disagreements,
There's no.
I
That
feel
man's
like
goated.
I mean, also
might
like
keep 'em.
his Super Smash Brothers
malicious
appearance,
moonsault or something. Oh, his smash appearance, not just his smash attack.
not just his attack, but
Or
just
Final
his appearance
Smash.
in general. I think.
One thing I'll say is we haven't really talked about like the personalities of these Pokemon.
It's because
We
they
kind of
don't.
touch upon them.
Yeah, I was gonna mention
Yeah.
something about it being like the most having.
Incineroar has a very unique personality, right?
Yeah.
Of which is the generic wrestler, kind of like a would you call him a heel?
He's
Yeah.
a heel. He's a bad guy. He's a
He's a
heel.
bad
Yeah.
guy, right?
That's his
He's one of the few bad guy starters, right? Like you could say
Well-
Charizard's arguably a bad guy,
Yeah.
right? Typhlosion's maybe a bad guy. He's kind of a ferocious, mean looking dude.
Ah!
If I remember, like a Pokédex entry, it was like he pretends to be a bad guy for others' entertainment.
Yeah,
That's what.
a wrestler.
Josh, that's what
Yeah.
wrestling is.
Oh, well, sure, that's what I was saying.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like the quote unquote bad guy. He's like, yeah. I think, and yeah, it is pointing
Just-
to a personality.
Just because you are a bad guy doesn't make you a bad guy.
He is the only lawful
Thanks,
evil on this chart.
True
So
enough.
I like that. I like that for Incineroar. So it's an archetype I normally don't fall for.
Uh-huh.
But I like Incineroar. I can arguably say he might be like high A to bottom of S. I would be happy somewhere in the range if someone wants to argue.
Yeah, me too. I'm like thinking this as
I'm
well.
not a big fan of Incineroar, but that's just because I personally like Decidueye better. But there's no basis for that. It's just a preference.
Like I think I like him better than Greninja for sure.
Right.
So that's why it's like either above or below Sceptile, and below Sceptile also feels okay. Would you mind putting him there just so I can see?
See how it looks.
Yeah. I might like this a little bit more. This feels a little better. But bottom of S also kind of works. I don't know.
Bottom. I mean, we're gonna get back
I'll
to it.
follow
He
Andy.
feels good
Yeah,
at
Andy's
S.
lead.
I can
He
leave
feels
him
good
here.
at S.
I can
Let's
leave
get
him
it
here
S.
for now.
He's kind of the wild card with those three.
Yeah.
Which I kind of like it for that reason.
Keep him there. That's fine.
Also, just like an observation, there hasn't been an S tier grass type yet.
Yes, because we like grass types, but not that much. Oh, so what you're saying is that you want Rillaboom in S? Yes, sir.
Not my
Yes. It's
But
my
it is your
turn.
Super Slucky? What are you umming about, babe?
Think.
Babe, your is getting cold. Hurry.
I want to move my girl up somewhere.
Who's your girl? Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. No, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Really?
Uh-huh.
No, I don't think. I think it's too over designed to be S tier, in my opinion.
No, not S. Hey,
But I do think it's an A tier Pokemon.
I put it above.
I would say
Yep.
I don't know.
I wanna
if you
say,
wanna-
like,
I love her.
I want
I'd
I want
put
it like mid
probably
A.
right in the middle.
mid A.
Yeah, I'm thinking mid
Like
A.
right between Torterra and Decidueye. Feels about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right in the middle.
And she sings. She got a motherfucking voice.
Yeah, Torterra. Sorry, Skeledirge. I think I read somewhere that like Skeledirge's face is supposed to be like a stadium.
Uh-huh.
So you have like the seating arrangements
Uh-huh.
for it, and then you have the bird, obviously the singer, at like the tip of it, at the stage. I think that's extremely cool. And like I said, I do think it's a bit over designed, but I I do like Skeledirge a lot. I do think it's the best of the 3 for the Spanish generation.
Of all the Spanish ones, yes, she takes that shit.
I do
I
think
love its
the
animation on its signature move too.
yeah, it stands up and then it has a microphone. Like it
Like,
creates a mic
summons
stand.
A fucking
Burning
microphone.
bullets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit's so cool. I do think this is a bit much too. Like aside from like the weird face, like skull paint, adding like these extra colors for the seating arrangement, I do think this is a little weird. Maybe it's supposed to be like a scarf. I don't know. It looks weird to me, but I do like it. It's a ghost type, so it does have like the skeletal like design
I thought it was
around
Day of
it.
the Dead inspired.
That
A
too,
little
yeah.
bit too.
So
Skeledirge racist.
Skeledirge might be
Low-key.
racist. I don't know. I think this one's more racist.
Again?
But yeah, I think Skeledirge is cool. I made sure my Fue Coco was a female though, because I think
They
Yes.
say so on Bulbapedia it says the white parts of its face also represents a lute.
oh,
Legend.
Kinda.
kinda.
It looks like a string.
It was hard
instrument,
to
I guess.
see that, but I was.
I
It's a really cool Sugar Skull design. That's why I really liked it. I
I-
thought it was more Day of the Dead inspired.
I do
You know
like
what
the
I-
theory that this is supposed to be like a stadium like seating.
Yeah.
That's not like a confirmation thing. It was like something that I read and I was like, oh yeah, that's pretty
That makes
cool.
sense,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I
You know
do
what I-
like that.
Kind of wish though that they turned the Firebird into its own mon at some point. The one on the tip of its nose.
I mean,
Isn't there a fire?
It's like it's its own living entity.
is it?
Yeah, yeah. Because it hatches from that egg, right?
Yeah,
So, like,
but it's not an egg.
it's not an egg. But yeah, I mean, I think it could be its own Pokemon as well. But I mean, not taking away from Skeledirge at all.
It's just a weird like concept to think about. Just
Well, kind of like how Shelder and Slowpoke become Slowbro.
I guess.
Kangaskhan.
Kangaskhan, Marowak, Cubone.
I don't know the two between that.
Theory is that,
And he's technically two
Cubone-
Pokemon.
yeah. Well, the
The
theory
Pokemon
is
Skull plus the Pokemon.
that Cubone is supposed to be the baby of Kangaskhan,
Oh,
and the Kangaskhan dies, so it takes its mother's head as a face covering.
oh, I've never heard of that one. The only one I heard of is like
It's a pretty old one.
Cubones are Charmanders that survive their unlit tail.
Oh, I haven't heard that one.
So
I
the
have not
theory
heard that one.
behind that one is that the Charizard is supposed to light the tail of Charmander, but because the Charizard mother died before it could light the tail, it does not turn into a Charmander, and then it just takes the Charizard skull and puts it on its head.
Damn, Charizard's a little bitch for not doing that.
It
We're dying
died.
on him. I know.
Died.
We're dying on him.
All right. Well, I think we're
I'll just
Skeledirge
say
is
one
fun.
thing. I always thought Skeledirge looked like a clown.
At first, I thought so too. I did think that
it's supposed to be a clown.
it had like
With the-
clown makeup.
Yeah. So even though it's not a clown, I know it's not. Just like a quick glance makes me think of like Pennywise,
Sure.
like you know
Yeah,
the white
Yeah.
clown makeup and like the red hair, on the sides,
Yeah.
kind of bald. So that I think I've grown to appreciate Skeledirge a little bit. But yeah, that's just what I'll say. I do think it's kind of ugly, but it's cool, ugly, kind of like Venusaur.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
You good? You back?
Are you living?
Gilly.
Well, it's okay. It's not his turn next, anyways.
It is Austin's turn.
Hello. Sorry.
D for Delphox, please.
D for Delphox.
Right at the bottom.
Wait, really?
You think it doesn't look better than Superior?
No,
All
You know
right.
what?
I really don't think it's that bad.
it's
I
pretty bad.
I'm gonna move
It's
it
a
above
wanderer.
Superior.
It's a wanderer. It's a cool little D&D character.
But we're not in D&D, are we?
No, we're in Pokemon,
It's-
and Pokemon
so-
breaks a lot of rules.
The ear infection has gone too long. It's been months since
She
Delphox
doesn't have health
has been
insurance,
to the
bro.
doctor. Yeah, because she's wandering.
She's on a quest.
Right.
She
the
needs to
ear
request of
hair,
this fucking hairdresser, bro.
the ear hair has gone too far long. Right. The wand has caught fire. Right, and it's like wearing a dress or a sorcerer's robe, I guess, but it's not actually a sorcerer's robe, right? Like if it was like
they don't
all
wear
red,
clothes.
yeah. Right, like if Delphox like had like it was all red, it looked more like a Decidueye, right? Like it was like an
Yeah.
actual cloak looking thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a robe. Like I get what it's going for, but it's fairly poorly executed, right?
Too slender.
It's furry, right? And it's a furry. It's both a furry and it's also
Furry.
furry. And it looks like Wile E. Coyote, right? I don't like gendered mons. Like it's clearly going for a female look,
Female
and
look,
like
yeah.
like I get it. You know, it's weird. It's one of the most human looking Pokemon here, right next to like Inteleon and like
Ew,
Chestnut, which I guess
Incineroar,
is
too.
Incineroar. Yeah, you're right, Incineroar too. But it doesn't execute it in a way that the gimmick, right, for me just does not work.
Right.
Right, it doesn't look like a fearsome sorcerer. It looks like it's still on its like
An annoying
first
side
Adventurers
quest
Guild.
NPC.
Yeah, like at least Chestnut looks like he's traveled, right?
It's
Greninja looks
well-seasoned.
experienced. He's licked a lot of floors, but
I've
Delphox-
tasted the floors of the
Right?
dragon's lair.
like how come like Delphox's wand can't be like a giant like a trident or like a
Staff.
Or like a giant
like a
staff.
full on staff, right?
Full-size
Like a
staff,
full on
yeah.
you shall not pass Gandalf staff.
Do you
Right?
think the design would be better if instead of fur they had like flames surrounding their ears?
Yeah,
Yeah,
why
I think
not?
so. I think
Yeah.
the the over fur is like makes the design look really weird.
Yeah, like full on warlock, like make it a warlock, right? Or
Right.
like Scarlet Witchish, right? But it doesn't. It still looks like a basic ass, level 1 spellcaster wizard, and yeah, I really dislike Delphox,
Delphox.
especially since the previous evolution overshadowed her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Delphox looks like a Digimon too.
Delphox has Digimon syndrome. I mean, she looks like Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah.
Wile E. Coyote's a Digimon.
she's loony and toony.
Definitely, I think it's definitely the worst of their generation. I'm not. I don't know. It feels wrong putting them in D, but
No, it's not.
I feel like low C. The
What
lowest.
do you like about Delphox?
Oh God.
You think that
Not-
looks good?
She has a nice personality.
Does she though?
No, she doesn't.
No.
She kind of got that bitch face going on. She's like,
You got a hella bitch face. Like,
Oh, hold
get the
on, hold
fuck
on, hold
outta
on.
Here, bro.
You need a light.
Bro, you gotta put her in D. Yeah, keep that girl in D.
I know. I'm not sure. It's not their signature move, but I liked the using the move. I think it was Psy Shock. I like
yeah,
that.
it's fire
you-
psychic.
I
Yeah.
believe its signature move was Mystical Fire
It was Mystical Fire.
Mystical fire.
before they gave it to everybody else.
Yeah.
Were they actually? Yeah, I think they were. Half psychic.
Yeah.
They are
Yes,
fire
they are
psychic,
half
yes.
psychic.
Fire
Yeah.
psychic.
That generation does have dual type final evos.
Yeah.
Do you want to look up what's under Delphox's skirt?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
No, I mean, I'm saying is, I don't know. I think they weren't my starter, but I think I like, what was it, Fennec? No,
Fennekin?
it's not Fennekin. But I think that might just be holdover from the start.
Pee pee.
from the starter evolution, the starter Pokemon rather. But I
Yeah,
don't know. I can't really make a case for it to go above D.
Well, good, because
I
it's
think you
not.
convinced
It's not,
yourself.
it's not going above D.
That's where it belongs.
D for Delphox.
D for Delphox.
And D for Dirty Snake.
You dirty snake.
You dirty snake. Who put Delphox? Was that Austin?
That was
Yeah.
me.
All right,
Yeah.
Josh.
So we're-
Keep talking, buddy.
or, yeah.
Oh God, my voice. Uh, Hisuian Decidueye. I want to put low C.
Low C.
Yeah.
Well, low C means behind Meganium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I don't
That's tough.
like. I think original Decidueye is a lot better. I don't like that its leaves. It's sorry, not leaves. Its feathers are shorter.
Or shorter. What do you mean, are shorter?
Than the other.
Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, okay.
Because it's less of a cloak.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of its like red feathers and hat. And yeah, I actually like Samurott more than I like this version of the Zedjuai. So that's why I think it should be in C.
What is this supposed to be mimicking?
It's supposed to be a Ronin.
Like a
Oh, okay, yeah.
yeah.
That's the word I was looking. Okay.
And I think it's got like leaf.
It's yeah.
Isn't it signature move like blade based?
Yes, I
Oh.
believe so.
Is it? I thought it was.
It's a physical. It's a fighting type.
It's something arrows.
Is it really still arrows?
Yeah, it's still arrows.
Kunai with chain.
Kunai with. I was
Um,
watching clips of that the other day. I just wanted to add
Yeah.
because you said that. But yeah, it's still arrow based. I think it's like triple arrow or something.
Yeah, triple arrow. There you go.
Is it really called triple?
Yeah. This is what is regular decision? Is it like spirit arrow?
Spirit shackle.
Oh, spirit shackle. Yeah, this one. Yeah, it's triple arrow or something like that. Because in Scarlet and Violet, when you transfer the Suianmons, their animations are kind of like nerfed. All it does is shows like Hisuian Decidueye doing like a front flip and like 3 arrows hitting the
I
enemy.
think that's what it was in. That's what it was in PLA too.
Yeah, but it looked better in PLA, at the very least.
I don't remember it looking too cool, but okay.
Hisuian Decidueye is racist.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say it's kind of cool though. At the same time, so I don't want to put it in D, but it's a little all over the place. I don't like its fist it's making with its
Oh yeah.
feathers, right?
The claws at the
The
end of
claws
it.
are they're kind of cool, but they're like not proportionate, right?
Yeah.
So I kind of go back and forth with it, and then like the face, and then yeah, like the hat, and then the little like knot, hair knot is
On the top.
little on the nose. Yeah, the top knot.
Yeah.
I think they accent the claws because it uses its claws to attack more than regular Decidueye.
Well, 'cause
Correct. I
But
get
it
that.
doesn't help.
Lore wise.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
Yeah. But design wise, I mean, yeah, like I think it's fine, right? I'm not too opinionated on that. But I don't think I like the implication that he's like the fall or autumn colors,
Right.
right? Because like he's regional, not seasonal. So it's another poor execution of the idea, I think.
I accept it.
Do you think it would have
Any-
looked better if it had a different color scheme?
Possibly.
I wonder if there's like a different pose
What's
it
does
has.
he have a shiny?
It does have a shiny. It's it becomes more Decidueye. So like the red becomes like a dark.
It 100% looks
Forest
better
green.
in green.
I think it does look better in its.
Oh
shiny
yeah.
form.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
100%
yeah.
looks better in green. So
But then at that point it just kind of does look like regular like Decidueye because of the color scheme.
No,
I like his
it is a different
scruffiness.
color,
Yeah.
but the hat I think it has a better tone when it's the
Green,
darker color.
Yeah, because
Like, it fits its like supposedly Ronin feel more because it's not as showy,
yeah,
right? Because you're
Right.
it's supposed to be like a disgraced warrior.
sneaky.
Yeah, I guess it's also kind of weird too to have like a red starter not be a fire type.
Not be a fire type.
So that also
Yeah.
kind of looks kind of weird.
Yeah, and, yeah,
Yeah, breaks norms.
yeah, and your fire type is fucking purple.
The shiny should accentuate or bring up the starter. The shiny shouldn't overshadow
Yeah.
the starter, the regular color. So, anyways, he's bad.
C for cock because he's a chicken. Anyways,
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
He's an owl, but
yeah, they're the same thing. Birds are birds.
Cow.
Boards.
You say cow?
All I really want is boards.
who's next?
I don't remember who
Bill?
put Decidueye here.
Austin.
Me.
did.
That was the go.
Oh, that was Josh.
Josh.
So it's
So that's
Gilbert's
Juice next.
Gilbert's
No, it's
turn
Bill.
9.
Is it Gil?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's after us.
All right.
Alrighty.
Oh wait.
No,
No, yeah, it is.
Oh, it is Josh. That's it.
no, I
Josh just went.
just went.
Okay.
I guess
Did Gil get skipped?
Did you?
Did I?
Who put Delphox?
I put
Awesome.
Delphox.
And then we went to
Oh.
Decidueye.
Oh
So
yeah,
Gil got
we
skipped.
skipped go.
Oops.
Oopsie.
Order matters.
Yo, I don't know why I feel like it, but I want Infernape in B.
Where in B?
said
Above
it-
Typhlosion.
You said Infernape, and I almost did this.
Almost got Blaziken.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's above Typhlosion.
Both
Both
Typhlosions?
Typhlosions?
Above.
Which
Both
Typhlosion?
Typhlosions?
Base.
In between.
okay.
He's passing the joint. He's looking at him like, you gonna hit this shit, right?
Break it up.
Right.
Hey, break it up, you two. Unless you let it get a hit, you know. I'm actually serious. You're both going to jail. And he's shocked.
Oh my god.
I do feel like
Um,
Infernape's A, but go on, Gilbert.
Oh, no, I mean, I really like him conceptually. I like the little armor he's got going on. Those little golden emblems around him.
Yeah.
I love his hair. I don't know why, but from Monferno, like I like the crazy wild hair or the crazy flame going on for his hair. I have this weird vendetta against him because I think your rival from the what I did it inevitably I had to fight him. He would always whoop my ass, and then when I had a Chimchar and I got to having a Fernape, I was like, you know what? I did all that work. I want my Torterra back. He just didn't really impress me. I think it was a visual concept more than execution. I didn't really have a good time with the perception of like, oh, because he's whipping my ass, if I get that Pokemon, I will also do good. It's like, no, I need to stick with my gut. I'm a grass type dude, so it didn't really make sense. I don't think he's a bad Pokemon. I think he's really badass. I like what is it? Mach Punch? Is that the move they
That
introduced?
is the
for
move
him?
he learned.
He has Mach Punch. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really like that. I like the design. I like in the animes, especially when they have him fighting, like the way they made the Flame Wheel to like Mach Punch, like when he would just go from like a flame type move into fighting. I just thought it was really cool. I don't think he belongs in C or D for sure. But I really don't feel like he's an A in my eyes. That's just my opinion.
That's tough.
Is Infernape racist?
Her name is a
Sun
badass
Wukong?
monkey. We're all badass monkeys.
Sun
So
Wukong?
so definitely Monferno is racist, right?
Is he?
He's a little stereotypical baboon.
Right.
and
Well,
then
we
he
all
turns
baboons.
Chinese and turns into Sun Wukong, right?
Then he
Which is
turns Chinese.
kind of whiplash to me. I like that he's Sun Wukong clearly, the Monkey King, but doesn't fall too much into like the tropes that you associate with him with like the staff or the clouds,
Right.
right? But like the gold armor kind of brings back that like Asianness to it, and like the fire hair is cool, and yeah, I think it's a good design. I think it's solid. I think it's super solid. I remember not liking Fernape at when he first came out,
Hmm.
but he's kind of grown on me. I kind of like where he's at,
Wasn't
maybe
that
above.
weird to like
if-
not like him initially?
No.
Yeah, because he has that Digimonish feeling.
Oh, for you it's Digimon, huh?
Yeah,
I
like
guess so.
I don't want like I don't like my Pokemon armored up, right? Like, it's not clothes at this point, but it's like armor, and it just
Yeah.
reminded me at the time where all the Digimon Knights came out, right? I think
Mm-mm.
that's around the same time frame.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And so it just kind of reminded me that, but like compared to what we have now, uh, he's definitely grown to be a good looking design.
The design retroactively got classic.
Yeah, he might be above Hisuian Typhlosion for me.
I kind of want to put him in like the bottom of A even. There was also another instance in the anime which I thought was really cool because it was another instance of Pokemon abilities existing in the anime.
Oh,
It-
Blaze.
Yeah, it activates Blaze, essentially
Goes
going
Super
Super
Saiyan.
Saiyan. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was a pretty sick moment because its hair fire like towers overneath and starts yelling. But the instance of like the abilities actually matter. It was a very interesting thing to me watching it in the anime. I mean, I'm a sucker for some Wukong type beat. Is that the phrase?
There you go.
I'm a sucker for some Wukong type beats. That's why I kind of want to put it at like bottom A maybe.
Want to split the difference?
Over Hisuian.
Yeah.
I'm
I
okay
could
with
do
that.
that. I could do that.
All right.
I just want to move it down.
My turn, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let me get the fire chicken. And put that bitch at the top of C.
Yeah.
I think Blaziken is the overrated Pokemon in that generation.
He is definitely the like ability wise, it's great. But man, aesthetically, it is so gross looking.
Something's weird with his face, right?
Like I don't know what he's supposed to be.
I said
It
get
was
that
a
B, not
chicken,
C.
and it was a chicken, and now it's this like man with a beak.
It's literally Captain Falcon. That's what this is. It's a man bird.
The pose doesn't help.
Yeah.
This art doesn't help.
The
But
pose
honestly,
definitely doesn't
him
help.
just standing normally also doesn't help. Also, he's got a bush.
He's got a bush.
He's
He's got a weird
He's got a weird
Tail.
bush.
which is sad because I really like how he plays in Unite. Because
I'm-
he's got this like move switching, like he can ambush and he can chase down at the same time. Almost like a what is it? I don't know what the MOBA terms are.
I
Kinda
don't know
like
what
a
you're trying to
carry.
say.
ADC, he's like an ADC carry,
Okay.
but like
ADC carry, attack
sorry.
damage carry
It's just-
carry.
yeah, double carries.
How do you feel about Mega Blaze? Do you think it does
So,
it
but
more?
before we get there, I would say I think one thing missing from his art is that typically he has fire coming out of his wrists,
right.
Oh, he does, huh? Yeah, you're
right? So I think that's kind of missing, and because like there's always a fire element on all the fire Pokemon, right? Right, and then it's kind of like the Typhlosion problem, right? Like, does he always have fire or does he not? And
kind of
I guess only when he punches, right?
yeah,
But
it's only when
he's
he
the
punches.
Kickmon, right? So I don't
Well,
know,
he's a Muay Thai mon,
Muay Thai mon.
but
High jump knee.
Which when you
Oh.
go to the Mega version, right, the fire from his wrist really get accentuated,
Right.
and I kind of like that they doubled down on the Grandmaster like black belt, martial artists.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But that doesn't fix base Blaziken though.
No.
Also,
And
he
I
kind of
don't
looks
like
like
that his
Jin.
hair stands up.
Jin
It's kinda like
Kazama.
this X thing on his
Kazama.
face. The Mega form, at least.
The Mega form with the black pants and the red
Oh, I
like,
see.
flame.
Yeah.
Understood.
Like I do like how like the flames on his wrist look like a Muay Thai fighters like armbands with they typically have like tassels, I guess, hanging out of
Yeah,
them. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like that same feel,
I like the fire.
but it doesn't save him.
C
And
for
that's why I
chicken, huh?
believe he should it's a C-mon.
C for
It's
chicken.
God,
For kicking.
I don't think he should be that low. I think he should be in B tier.
Wolf.
I also kind of feel like the lowest of B
The
works.
lower B. I don't think C. Like Everyone
I'm
belongs
willing to
where they
put it in
are.
B.
I feel like
too.
Yeah.
it fits with
Like
the C-mon, though.
the bit of the edge factor is still kind of cool, even though he's overrated, right? Like I always kind of end back to Blaziken. Like of the 3 starters from Hoenn, he is definitely the grown up the least, right?
Yeah.
Age the worst.
Age the
Age the
worst.
worst.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I understand that. I thought he was really cool when I was younger
I think
playing that game.
his hair is really is it always like stiff?
I
right?
believe so.
It's always
Very
stiff,
stiff.
and that's weird to me.
shit's always got
I think
some
I think they're also supposed to be like featherish. That's why it's kind of just, like,
Yeah,
But it
Yeah.
looks bad.
but it's
I-
hair, right? It's supposed to be long hair.
Above
That's the
summer.
illusion.
I really don't like.
yeah. I'm also thinking this too. I'm trying to
I,
add.
I can't put Blaziken. It was such a cool like Pokemon back when I was playing the game, even though he wasn't my starter. And I really thought, like, even like all in the anime and like shoot offs, it was always reinforced that, oh yeah, this guy is cool. I don't know. And maybe maybe some of it was like a bit overhyped. I really still think it would.
His face is so weird.
It's not. I don't. I mean, yeah.
His face is kind of weird.
His face is pretty weird. Like his beak is the same color as his face, and it's the same color as his crest. So like, are they the same material, or like?
Like him standing in a normal pose is also kind of weird because he looks like a chicken man,
he is a chicken man.
right? Like I like his like more traditional Muay Thai, like standing on one foot.
Right.
Like yeah, like that looks more like a Captain Falcon-y. I guess I'm thinking more of his Mega Blaziken stance, right?
Oops.
Yeah. Where it's more Muay Thai.
More Muay Thai, like more what's his face?
Sagat.
Fighter. Sagat.
Sagat.
Like more Sagat like, right? And like his face gets better in Mega Blaziken. I feel like Mega Blaziken saves it just a bit.
Yeah.
So I think for the existence of Mega Blaziken, I'm okay with bumping it up to B. B for Blaziken.
I'm okay with it. There then.
All right.
Yeah, I feel like above Samurai.
I don't,
Okay.
I'm still
Well,
still
if that's the case-
advocating for Samurott to go to C. I don't like Samurott.
I'm okay to drop him down now.
Oh, we
Well,
won.
yeah.
We won.
If that makes you feel better.
Makes me feel a whole lot better.
I still don't think he's that bad, but
He's not that bad, but I don't think it's in line with everything else in B. Now that B is filling up.
sure.
Well, it's your turn now, Ron.
My turn.
Damn.
B for Brione. I like Brione. Or not Brione, Primarina. I like
You don't even know her
Primarina.
name.
It's because I said B. I like Primarina. She's so cute, and she has like the siren feel to it. Oh, do you think she's drawn weird?
Yes.
No, no. Do you think she
She's
belongs?
got.
Do you think
I-
she
You
Want
belongs
me to break your
lower?
heart?
Yeah, I want you to tell me.
Matter that shit, bro.
Get her down to that top of D, maybe.
No,
I
I'm not doing that.
think Austin said
Primarina looks bad. It's drawn poorly.
No, my cute girl.
Too genderized.
Too
Oh.
genderized. Still looks like a clown to me.
it's too genderized. I don't.
They never fixed Propeller Tail.
It's not supposed to be fixed. It's
You got weird little pink spikies coming out of its mermaid tail. Like I get it's a mermaid. That's a siren, right?
Hey, I asked for a coconut fucking clown juice. That's what
Like,
she
what-
gives off. She definitely does give off that.
Like the spikes, they're like fins. Like they're like fins coming out of her tail. Like I don't that makes no sense. She has a skirt that looks like once again a banana coming. You know, it's a squeezing the banana out of the peel, right? For both ends this time. It's disgusting. I'm sorry. Her arms taper really tiny into her shoulders, right? It's like it's bad. It's bad. She has the little like V line into her shoulder. That's clothes. That's just clothes,
yeah,
right?
clothes.
And it's no functional or animalistic thing, right? Why does a mermaid? She should have a little like seashell bra, like Ariel, right? Why does she need to tie her hair up, right? Like she has literal hair accessories, right? And we talked about it, right? Are those supposed to be like egg sacs? I don't know, right? But either they're hair ties, which is weird.
I think they're
like
legitimate
egg.
hair ties. I think
Yeah,
they are
so-
legitimate hair ties.
Pokédex says something specific about them. I'm going to have a bit of good faith and assume they're actually hair ties.
Well, it's because when she uses her signature move, her hair goes all crazy and they just disappear. They're like legit hair ties.
Okay.
There's no
2 strings of pearls.
Yeah.
they're- Okay.
Okay.
And then she has like a little starfish, right? That starfish had a life, and she abducted it and used it as an accessory.
That was a Staryu.
Cause
It
it's
was a
cute.
Staryu at one point.
Cause it's cute.
Like-
I won't get it. I won't harp on it for that. Pokemon do crazy shit to each other. Which kind of, like a lot of the like bug Pokemon do horrendous shit to other like plant Pokemon.
Yeah, doesn't what's the fire anteater called?
Heatmore.
Yeah, Heatmore uses its tongue to melt Durant's skin so he can get the juicy insides.
That was a designed. That was designed to do that.
Well,
Fish?
exactly.
That's not so much.
Yeah, and was it Beautifly, or
Oh yeah, Beautifly like sucks the nectar out of I think like a Pokemon or something. I forget.
I don't know.
Well,
which ones that eat Corsola?
I don't know.
What was
Oh,
that?
Marini.
Marini. Yeah.
Toxapex.
yeah, that Toxapex.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
Just
'Cause,
like
like, real
how,
sea urchin thingies.
Tinkaton
Oh.
predates on Corviknight.
Yes, sir.
I will say Primarina is better than Brioni, right? That's its saving grace. That at least it's cohesive and I know what I'm looking at. It's not a sad looking clown, right? Primarina grew up. She's like Ugly Betty, right? She's like I know how I look like, but I'm gonna rock it, right? But regardless, she's still like the last to be picked on a soccer team.
She's not
You
playing
know.
soccer, bro. She's on the cheerleading squad. The fuck you talking about?
She don't got feet.
JV maybe. Primarina's bad. I'm sorry. and she looks great in the trifecta of clowns in D tier. They look like they would all belong on the bench.
They look like they can start a circus together.
Yep.
And they can. Fine. She sits in D.
I believe we're back to Austin.
All right. I'll give my hot take. I think Quavel is top of C.
Awesome.
I think it's worse Blaziken.
Okay, sorry, you go ahead.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, go ahead, Josh. Go ahead.
No, that was
You-
rude of me. I'm
no,
sorry.
No, Josh. You have opinions.
I
Let's hear it.
I didn't play this game, but just based off of looking at it, it looks really complicated, and it looks like really weird. I think it's God. I think it might actually be worse than Samurott. I don't know anything else about this Pokemon, but
Josh doesn't even know that this thing has peacock tails made out of water that shoots out of its ass.
It's not that much better.
not.
You know, if these are
Well-
if this is circus tier, you know, that's all I'm saying.
I like.
What's this thing called?
I don't think it's as racist as the other Spanish mons.
What? There's no
I
way.
think-
Damn, I'm about to pick the most racist one.
Josh, the name of
I'm
this
gonna post a
Pokemon
picture of
is
it, Josh, just so you
Quaquaval.
can see it.
Quaquaval.
It Quaquavels.
But I like that it dances and it's idle animation.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So you know, like I think it's a gimmick mon, right? For sure, right?
Its gimmick is that it's racist.
It's gimmick that it's racist. I don't think it's that. I think it's racist as Skeledirge, right? Like, you know, like I think it takes the culture. It's appreciative, but it's not overly like, you know, flamenco dancer. It's a flamenco dancer, right?
Yeah.
But it's not like wearing.
Oh, its
full
toes
on-
are weird.
It does have weird toes.
It is weird.
Those are weird. That was a genuine concern. Like it was in Josh's house. Oh,
I mean,
those are weird.
I mean, to be fair, I think when we were playing like the Terra raids, I think that was like a thing that we kept talking about. We were just like, yo, why does Quaquaval have like hot dog toes?
Hot dog toes.
Yeah, that did come up.
I'm gonna overlook the hot dog toes.
Oh, okay.
But it's a water fighting type. I think it's
Interesting
you know
view.
it's fairly unique, right? It has It gets Moxie as the hidden ability, if I remember,
Yes.
right? Like it's kind of it's like it's not the greatest, but I think it's a solid mon, right? And it's a peacock. It's cool.
Competitively, it has good concept.
Yeah,
I just don't like the way it looks.
and that's fair to say.
I wanna
Like
see
now
your
that
peacock.
I talked
cock,
about
cock.
it, maybe mid C is better. Maybe below. I don't know. Meganium's still kind of weird. Meganium's like drawn wrong, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Avocado is like I think it's drawn great. I think it's executed a little over designed, right? That's why I'm not putting it that high up.
Fair.
But I think I think there's a flow to it, right? It has a very unique silhouette, not a good silhouette, but it's a very distinct silhouette, right? Like it takes the human chicken duck thing, right? Gives it big booty, and
Booty.
gives it a rump, right? And it makes it very distinct mon. And so distinct is not necessarily good, as kind of mentioned before, but it's
Yeah.
very distinct. It does to me. I would say people might think it's a Digimon. I don't think it looks like a Digimon.
I was gonna say Yokai Watch Monster.
Yeah, it's some other Yokai Watch, but at least it's still it's still like Nintendo, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it's decent.
It's
Below average, but decent.
Are they
then-
ducks? No, they're
They're
peacocks.
ducks.
It's a peacock, right?
They're
Well,
ducks.
it started as a duck. Yeah, this is a peacock because it has like the feathery tail and
Nah,
yeah.
spreads its ass out.
It needs
did-
a rump
I
to
did-
flamenco dance.
That's right.
That's right.
I did put a picture of it in the
Yeah.
voice
Like-
chat.
It's like it's over designed because it's supposed to be flamboyant, right? So I
Yeah.
think lore wise it makes sense. Doesn't look like it's wearing clothes compared to its other friends.
I mean, it kind of does because it has like
not
the
as bad.
I don't
Like
know
I
what
can
to call it,
see,
like
I can see
ruffles,
how
like
like
the ruffles on
the
the
coloration of it is just like the ends of its feathers. At a
Feathers,
certain
yeah.
Rate. So like it's not as like egregious as like Empoleon.
Sure.
That's right. Yeah.
I think the word's covering it, but it's where it looks like it's wearing those. What are those like pants? Because I think that if you just zoom,
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause like
Yeah.
it has like
It's like
the
roughly.
the ruffles, like the ruffled pants or something.
Look at the photo in the voice channel general chat.
I see, yeah.
Empoleon nut. I didn't know you put that there.
Hey, yo!
Yeah, I mean, it does kind of look like it has like pants texture
I hate
to
that
it.
motherfucker when he does his water move, when he be dancing, when he be going left to right. He doing the power slide and whooping my ass.
What's his signature move?
I don't. It's yeah.
Power-
He does a little 1, 2, and it's
Aqua Step,
fast, so it always
every
hits.
time it
yeah.
hits, it gets a speed boost.
What's
Yep.
the name? I can't hear you.
Huh?
What was the name of it? I couldn't hear you.
Aqua Step.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if it was like Aqua Kick or something. So Aqua Step, yeah. 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 All right. C for Quaquavel, right? Because that's how you spell it. With a C.
Quaquavel. Yes.
C for Peacock.
All right, we're not gonna skip you this time, Gilbert.
Hot take, my guy.
Hot take.
If we could get Spirigatito in B,
That's
I
the
would
wrong
appreciate
category.
that.
The wrong.
It's the wrong
But
category.
I know you guys don't want
not
her there.
That's not her name.
It's not her name.
What is her name then?
No, you tell me.
Do you want it?
Meowscarada. Meowscar.
Really? I
Meowscarada.
legit looked it up.
Did you look up
I looked
Meowscarada?
it up.
Or Josh?
Yeah,
or
I'm looking at it. What the fuck? This is ridiculous. Hold on.
Where in B would you want it?
I would want it in low B. I mean, it's not gonna go above Blaziken for sure, but I like the design. It has kind of like what goes on with Gardevoir. Why I like Gardevoir.
Why do you like Gardevoir?
Why do you like?
I like
Gardevoir?
Gardevoir.
Why do you like Gardevoir?
I like Gardevoir for Rule 34.
Oh, okay.
And I like Gardevoir because it's a really. I like the what's the alternate? Wherein it has like the swords for its hands.
Gallade?
Hands. Gallade, yes. I just think there's a lot of really cool things about Gardevoir. It gave me when I found the Kirlia. Is that the first evolution?
Okay, well, okay, you don't have to talk about Gardevoir anymore.
I'm just saying it gives off. I like the colors. I like the stance. Kind of gives off that vibe from it. Pretty decent mon in my eyes. I believe that was the one I chose as well.
Think so. I think our team was made of 2 Skeledirges,
Yeah.
a Quaquavel, and then Meowscarada, if I'm remembering correctly. We would bring like all our starters to the
Sounds
Terra
about right.
raids. I agree with you. I think Meowscarada is somewhere in the B. This is where I would put it. I would put it above these two.
I feel like it's a Demon.
A Seamon?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like
I
it's
don't
got
like that.
this
It's weird.
weird. It's got this
pantyhose.
weird like scarf thing going on.
Because I feel like out of
like
all
the
like the Digimon
masquerade
kind of
thing.
the Digimon-esque Pokemon, like I like this design of the Pokemon. Like most. Hold on, Gilbert. You said you would put it in B, but you thought, is this exactly where you would put it?
That's where I would put it, but I believe you guys would actually drop it down to C.
No, it's cool. I would say it's cool. I think low B. I'm agreeing with Gil here. Low B might be a good spot for it.
For them not to stick to what I got mad with. Oh God, where is that starter at? Fuck.
I like Josh. I just wait just for a second. I like Josh's GIF. He
Yeah.
put
Yeah,
it
so
in
that
there.
was
Oh God.
Pretty funny.
Bump him up to A tier.
Bump that booty up. Let's go.
Just,
that booty up.
Keep moving.
My favorite take of Austin's
Just
is
don't
the
go
big
too
one. It's like
far
they didn't
down
try to
when you're
do
searching
much with the
Meowscarada.
Pokemon.
Hold on,
as
hold on.
they
There's two
goes-
voices going. Hold on. Start over.
I just like Austin's take about like when a Pokemon it's not overcomplicated and they kind of play with the evolution being in the term of like, okay, cool, so like were they on 4 legs and now they're setting up on 2, and then from the 2 do they develop some other sort of character trait? For what the starters were offering, I just thought it was just the standalone one and did a little bit better to not be so like let's throw shit at the board. I think it's a pretty well designed. I love the colors. Pokemon. I think it's a great. I think it's a great third evolution. I don't think it's half-assed. I really appreciate that.
I don't think Meowscarada wants to fuck me.
I sure hope not.
You think
So,
a Quavel
Don't
wants to fuck
understand
you?
its mask.
I think Quavel wants to fuck me. Definitely.
I don't
I
understand
hip-
its mask, but
The mask is a little extra. Right.
it's a little too much.
Sly
Little too much.
Cooper. I like it.
I don't like the stockings.
I don't mind that bit too much.
I kind of like the little like is it like a cactus grenade?
Yeah, so it's for her signature move.
Yeah, for
Flower
sure.
gift, right?
Yeah.
Which
Like
is fine.
it's kind of
I'm
cool. She's
cool
the
with
Green
that.
Goblin.
Scarda.
She's the Green Goblin. These nuts. Like it has a it has a coolness factor to it that's like
It's a good
Okay.
pose.
good pose.
You said low B, but like bottom B?
Yeah, towards the lower bottom. I can't really. I could.
You're
I-
saying
I would-
Meowscarada's a bottom.
I would put it over here.
Yeah, that's not the fucking bottom. But yeah, yeah, it's not really gonna top. I like your guys' opinions about the other Pokemon. I'm more open to them. But I would say bottom. I couldn't see it going. You guys have like this really
Can't-
funny. Your takes on Blaziken were hilarious, and then I'm glad you guys heard me out about him pulling on to keep him at B, but y'all had some hot takes on him too. I like that. Some good criticisms about him, especially his hands, his little claw hands,
Thingies.
his little fingies, little chicken
Like-
fingies.
Thing is weird, bro.
I'm okay where it's at because I think both Blaziken and Meowscarada has like weird faces.
Yeah.
They both
I
have
think
like
Blaziken
weird
has a
masks.
weirder face for
They
sure.
belong on the same
Yeah.
team.
So I think I kind of like this.
Yo, Scarata.
Alright.
Yeah.
Let it rock.
All right. We'll let it cock.
I believe it is Josh's turn.
Joshua.
Josh doesn't know anything here.
I
Yeah, he does.
actually yeah I do. I played all these.
Did you?
Yeah.
He just didn't make it to the Spanish generation.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He hates Spanish.
He hates the Spaniards.
I hate myself.
You hate the Spaniards? Are you Spanish?
Thought you were English.
Castillo.
Yeah, I was to say his last name is.
Are you Spanish or Latin?
I'm trying to think.
Definitely Latin.
Yeah. Anyway, his Suian, Samurott, just above his counterpart. Samurai.
that's
I was
fine.
thinking the same thing the entire time.
Oh, why is he so much smaller? He's got so much more going on, but he's so much smaller.
It's to fit his horn in there.
Okay.
Just comparing the two, he's standing up a bit taller. He's got more going on.
He's
His
sitting up
beard's
straight.
bigger. He looks cooler. Yes, he looks edgier, but he looks cooler. And that's about it. He's cooler than his cousin at every step of the way.
I think so
Uh,
too.
I guess there could be something said about over design, but I don't think it takes
the
that
same.
much away. What's up?
It's the same.
Yeah, it's over
That's the same
designation. It's over designation puts it where it is.
Hmm.
I guess what I'll say, knowing that he what I know from the anime, they had the opportunity to kind of change his posture a little bit,
Mm.
and I feel like they missed that opportunity.
They did.
Doesn't change his ranking or anything. I just wanted to mention that.
Let's see.
He's
To
standing
do a
up
little bit
like
more
a
with him,
man.
right?
Wait, did
'Cause-
they was there an Arceus anime, or did they just have Arceus Pokemon?
There is not a. There's not a specific animation for like PLA. There are some like animated shorts for it,
on YouTube.
but there's not like a full-on thing.
Arcing like continuous.
Oh, that's not because Gon, Ash, and Dawn go back in time, but I'm not entirely sure.
What?
Do they?
Yeah.
I was not aware about
There's an arc where they go back in time, but I'm not entirely sure how much of PLA is shown
Touches.
off in there. Yeah, I don't think the starters are there at all in the first place.
Doesn't make sense to me because Ash doesn't feel time.
He does travel through it though, right? It's not
Yeah,
the first time.
it's not the first time he's traveled through time.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about.
Has he been to space? He
Celebi
must
movie?
have been to space, right?
I don't think he's been to space.
The what? Is it the Celebi NT movie?
Yeah.
No, it's just the Celebi movie, not the NT.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
the Celebi movie, yeah. Yeah,
Alright,
Samurott all
You said
forms is
everything we needed
bad.
to. Yeah. You said everything we needed to.
Yeah.
About this bad Pokemon.
Moving on.
All right, moving on.
Is that me?
Yeah.
Can I get Rillaboom in Esther?
That's my boy.
I like how they improve him as a drummer.
That's my boy.
I like that he is no longer a monkey and
That's
he
my
lost his
boy.
tail and became an ape.
That's my boy.
Like I feel like it's not too over designed. Like it's just a gorilla with some grass growing on its back.
It's his hair.
Yeah, and he likes to
But
play
it's
this.
also hair. But it's also, I mean, it's also like just a shrub growing off its back, you know? Like it's not too much. It's a little Digimon-y, but I think it's fine. But I don't know. I feel like in its generation, it might be the best of its.
I agree.
That's my boy.
Rillaboom's pretty sick.
Yeah.
He,
This
he
is the one-
he finally loses the beak, and it finally
Yeah.
looks like a mouth. Right? They finally corrected it. Like the patterns on his body, and like he has like cuffs.
Looks like a drum kit
They're
on
cool.
his chest.
He's
But
a
I mean,
he's
it's
a
also like what a normal gorilla kind of looks like anyway.
right, and he's a knuckle walker. That's kind of cool. Like literally, like his fingers are smooshed.
The
Yeah.
man gets some drums to beat on when he does his move, right?
That's
Yes.
right.
He has
I remember
He had a
drums.
big ass drum set.
Yeah,
Which
he
is,
plays drums as a hobby. It's
I
awesome.
do think that's
That's
the
the
weird
man's
part about his
passion.
animation when you first throw him out, he like has a small piece of like stump that grows bigger all of a sudden in front of him. I think that's weird.
Doesn't he summon a drum set when he uses his
His
Yeah.
Gigantamax form?
No, like a mini drum set.
No. So during drum beating, he just pounds on the single drum in front of him.
Okay,
And then when he turns G Max,
it's a full set.
it's a
yeah.
full drum set. I also think it's funny that the starters, when they G Max, they stay the same size.
Yeah, the actual mon stays the same, and like everything else around them gets huge.
It goes huge.
Yeah, Rillaboom's cool.
Yeah, Rillaboom's cool. Damn it, Andy. I don't want to put Cinderace somewhere. I wanted to put my boy up there.
Well, you have the misfortune to play
Wait.
Cinderace somewhere.
Close it up. Oh,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
This weird Bugs Bunny soccer player. I don't know about this guy.
God,
Like to go from reboot to that.
His,
I mean, I guess
his
well,
ears
that's where
like
thought
look,
he was going to go. To be fair, I saw Reboot. I was like, oh, this is good. He's not going to go on 4 legs. He's going to be standing upright all the time.
Which was fine, because even Score Bunny was standing up all the time.
Yeah.
But like this though,
It's too much. It's way too much. I don't like how his ears, like,
It's wearing clothes,
yeah,
It's
it's
wearing
definitely
clothes.
wearing
It's-
clothes.
full on
God.
shorts.
yeah.
The ears being over his forehead scruff, that looks weird.
I mean, that makes sense to me, but it still looks weird.
It looks. I mean, if it makes sense, still, it looks weird. He's dabbing. That's not cool anymore. That's not cool anymore. Like, come on
I don't
now.
think that's the intention, but sure.
It's not the intention, but he's still
Go
dabbing.
off, King.
He just looks weird. I actually don't like his Gigantamax form, where his ears get super long too. I think
I
that's
can't remember it. You know, that's
I
an interesting.
do like
point.
that he stands on a giant fireball.
yeah, a giant fire, like a
It's
giant
great
pumpkin
value
faced
ass fucking
fireball.
button.
That's cool, but like his ears getting longer for whatever reason, that's maybe they have to make some part of the Pokemon itself get bigger, right? Because I
Long
It's what he
finger,
uses for
long
summoning
ears.
Yeah.
the Spirit Ball.
You know, we were talking about the
Spirit Ball.
Gigantamax. I can remember Inteleons. I can remember Rillaboom's. I could, for the life of me, not remember Score Bunnies.
well, Score Bunny
Oh.
doesn't get a Gigantamax.
No, that's not what I meant. You know,
Yes, in Cinderace.
Cinderace. That's right. I could not remember it at all when we were talking about it, even though I knew he had one.
Yeah, it stands on top of a giant pumpkin, and its ears are super long.
That being said, I do like his Unite move, where he does a Pele kick. Like he jumps like 15 feet into the air and does a Pele kick of a giant fireball. Pretty neat.
Rillaboom's little hair on his head grows long on his Gmax. By the way,
His bang.
The bang?
bang.
Oh, I thought it was the back. But if it's just a bang.
Oh wait, oh my god, I didn't even realize it. Oh yeah, oh shit. The hair on the leaves on his back become arms
Okay, yeah, I knew it. I know my boy.
From arms.
to play
To play the
the
drums.
giant jump set, yeah. But also his bang grows big.
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
I zoomed in. I didn't realize.
Oh,
Yeah,
on
hairy.
the Gmax.
Damn, Rillaboom's
Honestly-
Gmax is so
wait.
fucking cool. Holy
Now I
shit.
think he becomes Dr. Octopus, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's kind of sick. Never mind.
Yeah, Rillaboom is so sick. Oh my
Really
goodness.
That's why he is where he is.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't care for Incineroar, so I would move him up.
Yeah, that's what
I
we
would move him up, honestly.
These are both of yours, Andy. How do you feel?
I mean,
I think
Alright, you
you should
hesitated.
stay like
I mean,
that.
with the crowd, it's fine. I personally like Incineroar higher, but it's as long as it's up there where it belongs, it's fine.
That is a good fucking S tier.
Here comes the boom.
That is a great fucking S tier.
All right,
I think
finished up.
we've done a good job. I don't see any immediate adjustments.
No, yeah, this is really solid.
I feel like we were pretty thorough. No.
Do you have brain damage, sir?
I do.
I just love that.
I do.
A Marshtomp is like no questions.
Where's
just
Marshtomp?
Never touch him.
Swampert?
Oh, God.
I will do this
Sorry.
every single time.
Boy's tired. Leave him alone.
Tired. I don't give a fuck.
Do we all have work tomorrow?
I don't.
Yep.
Shut up.
I
Yes,
don't.
we do.
Shut.
That's why we do it on Tuesday nights, because I don't have work. All right, cool. This is our third final stage tier list. Fantastic. I'm glad that S tier is not oversaturated with Pokemon.
I really thought going into this, I really thought it was going to be. No, but we did. Wow, wait, we did almost a perfect.
Standard
Uh,
distribution.
Yeah.
Almost.
I think we don't. Oh wait, we can move 1 and 2 to the bottom, and then it would be perfect, right? Yeah.
Nah, it's fine.
No, I'm just saying to make it look perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we can move the 2 grass from C down.
The 2 grass.
What I
from
think we're
C
saying is that
down?
it's possible to make a standard distribution.
There's two
Yeah.
grass and C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah, you
yes.
can't tell that there's 2 grasses in C because this one doesn't look like a grass
It only
type.
looks like one, but there's actually two. If you want to move those down to the top of D and then pull the 2 down from B, I think you're good.
Yeah, we could do that, but I think it's like rating wise, I think we did a good job here.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
good to me right here.
I think it looks fine.
Fantastic. Cool.
No
All
special
night.
features.
What's next week's?
Mark, well done.
I don't know.
To be decided.
To
Animated crushes.
I don't. Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that later. But thank you again for joining me here today. I'm sorry I wasted 3 hours of your time.
You didn't.
Thank you for having us.
But doing this by myself is lame. The end.